me the game.
Baby, let me get some.
That shit was fast.
Oh, I gotta sign in because I changed my password. And I can't stop loving you, yeah.
I hate. I'm gonna keep it chill.
You all right?
Yeah. Just thinking about all this shit is pissing me off.
You sound like me, nigga.
It's so much shit that goes into this shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like what started as a situation between a nigga getting accused turned into a fucking witch hunt.
It's
Turn.
It's almost like the people are bullies. Fucking lynch mob. And then Mick laughing at that fucking hatchet shit is hilarious to me.
Yeah, I didn't remember that shit happened. Yo, still laughing at that shit 2 days later. It's like, all right, Mick. Where's your sense of humor at? This nigga's all over the place.
I'm gonna be real with you, son. I be saying shit on here. I don't even remember. That nigga be bringing shit up. I be looking at my phone like
I remember the hatchet shit, and he's like, I'm from the Cherokee. I literally, like, B said that?
I'm from the Cherokee Nation, my nigga.
I didn't remember that shit at all. We both just be saying a bunch of shit.
That's banter debauchery at its finest.
See, Jelly said that thumbnail. Hey, man, B did that shit.
Yep, I did it. You can run it.
See what Vay just said?
What do you say?
He said, if you tell me anything about Vay, he's lying.
Oh, yeah. I know what he's talking about. YouTube just on the goddamn
Are you ready?
Nope. Okay. You can run it. I'll do this while it's playing. I should be doing it.
And let me say this, and understand what I'm telling you. And I'm on record for this.
Banter Debauchery
Is a no good, lousy son of a... That's exactly what he is.
Welcome to episode 95 of Banter and Debauchery.
Oh, never mind. I did that shit. Never mind.
Oh, they said it was good?
Yeah, Jelly said, good job. Hey, I did that shit. B didn't do that.
I think she was just being supportive.
You know?
And then
Don't take the support back.
And okay, well now I see what Vay says, and I'm gonna say this real quick. Me and Vay had a talk this morning about movies, and I told him that his opinion of movies differs from mine sometimes. because he'd be finding like wild shit to not like shit to him. It don't be the same to me. Like I said to him, we was having a conversation about Suicide Squad. He was like, "It's an 8 out of 10" because I ain't like the ending. And I was like, okay. I was like, well, me and you ain't got the same movie taste. And he was like, what you mean you got the same movie taste? And we was talking. I was like, all right, what'd you give Train to Busan? I said, man, Train to Busan was dope as fuck, man. La da 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 da. Train to Busan, man, it was real good, man. I give it a 9 out of 10. I said 9 out of 10. All right, what do you like about it? I had to read. He gave it he deducted a point because of the subtitles. So I said, nigga, you
What up, D?
you killed the whole, took a whole point off the movie because you had to read. We was laughing about that shit about 15 minutes though.
That's insane.
He took a whole point off because he had to read.
That's some keeping it a bean. That's some CMB shit. I think that's definitely some CMB protocol type shit.
So, but yeah, that's him. So
I ain't read none of this shit. Read.
That nigga said, read. I was like, imagine motherfucking directors in a room, and he was like, yo, you better make a 10 out of 10 movie. And motherfucking they interview him in the street, like, yeah, movie was great, man. This is one of the best things I've ever seen. The director's like, I'm gonna live. And they got a gun to his head. So what you give it? Yo, I give it a 9 out of 10 because of the subtitles. Nigga, what? You're killing me because of subtitles? Oh shit, I forgot to send it. One more person.
It's a foreign film. A lot of foreign films. Well, I guess depending on which one. Some of them can be some heat. You're just gonna have to hold that damn the subtitle L, because a lot of the time, like if Train to Busan was English dubbed, I definitely would not have liked it.
Nah.
Because English voice acting over. I don't want to disrespect Japanese, Chinese. I don't know which exact language they were speaking.
Korean.
But okay. English over most Asian languages, they do not give the same effect as when the actual Asian people be in the studio giving it their all.
Yeah.
Like with anything, like with anime and stuff like that, when they get fucked up in anime in the sub versus the dub, it'd be like LeBron screaming in fucking fuck was that shit? Space Jam.
Space Jam 2.
Nobody want to hear that shit, fam.
That was terrible voice acting by my man LeBron.
Yeah, so it's like some shit it needs to stay in its native language. Like I would hate to see. That's just like with the second Train to Busan, and they threw all that English in there to try to westernize that shit. I'm like, y'all fucking the movie up. You can't just be like, let's just throw a couple random sentences of English like here and there, like it's a K-pop song.
That whole plot, the CGI, everything was terrible in that fucking movie. Like, it wasn't terrible, but it was just like, you went from a 10 out of 10, like, what the fuck is this? Why are we looking for gold, nigga?
Yeah, that movie.
Nigga, the world is over with. Fuck gold.
Yeah, Train to Busan 2 was like a 6 at the max.
At the max.
At the max. Like, what a fall from grace.
Yeah, I tried to like that shit too.
Like, it's because the first was so good. It's like, you got, I guess, I don't give a fuck. It was a direct sequel. If you wanted that shit to be something different, you should have called that shit into Busan.
Yep.
Not Train to Busan 2, my nigga. Fuck that.
Train to Busan Peninsula, where we get there on a helicopter.
Yeah, you should just call that shit Peninsula.
Yeah.
I probably still would have checked it out. Like, oh shit, another zombie movie.
I'd have watched it.
Game.
Like the Train to Busan movie. Like, yeah, I watched a couple. We watched that zombie movie on Netflix. You remember that shit? The nigga that was on the balcony who was trying to get out of the house. Did you watch that movie?
What's the name of it?
I don't know. I know that shit was like a 5 out of 10.
Oh, you talking about the Asian guy where like the stuff just takes over? He's stuck in his room the whole time.
Yep.
Yeah, that was like hashtag alive.
Okay.
That shit was
hashtag Dookie.
That shit was weird, and I didn't like it at all.
That shit was hashtag Dookie. But anyway,
yeah.
Usually I start out by telling asking Brett how his week was, but I'm gonna go first. Before I get into Hotel Chronicles, because it was only one thing that happened in a hotel. I went to get my oil change yesterday, right? And last week I got these new sneakers. They called Go Flyes. They're Nike. They're basically for handicapped people.
Oh, that shit.
So they're basically for handicapped people to slide their foot in, right? And I was like, oh, be some good sneakers. Like, you can you slide your foot in and you can just be like, oh, I'm out. You know what I mean? You ain't got to sit there and tie your legs. You just slide your foot in. Admittedly, they are comfortable. They're easy to slide in. That's what she said. But also, they were cool. So, I'm going to get my oil change. I wake up. It's fucking all right, man. I look at the sneakers that I have on the floor, and I'm like, which one I'm gonna wear? So fuck that. I'm about to slide into the Go Fly's. Let's get it. Slide to my sneaker. I get to the place. I talk to the person. I'm sitting there. Here comes a man with one leg, and this is like an hour and a half in. A man with one leg, and the other leg is, what do you call them shits?
Prosthetic?
Yeah, prosthetic. There we go. That was a prosthetic leg. So I'm sitting there.
Was it like obviously like he had on like?
Oh no, that shit.
Like
He had shorts on. He had shorts on.
Okay. Oh, we're going full out robot.
Yeah. So hold on a second. All right. So he goes, and I see him look down because I'm the way I'm sitting. I'm sitting like a nigga. I'm leaning back in the chair. I got my feet out. They crossed. When anybody comes, I pull my knees in. You know what I'm saying? So he goes. He sits there. I got my headphones in.
The $400 ones?
No.
Okay.
These are the I didn't. They were in the room. I didn't feel like grabbing them. Okay. But these are my AirPod Pros. So I got them in. You know what I'm saying? And then I look at him, and he's looking at me, and he goes. So I go, oh boy. So I pause it, and I go, "What's up, man?" He goes, "Oh, yo, those the Fly's?" I said, "Yeah, man, these are Fly's, man. They super comfortable." And he went like this. He was like, "I tried to get them." I was like, "Oh, yeah, they're super comfortable though." And he goes, "It's because of people." He goes, "So like, is there anything wrong with you? Are you handicapped in any way?" And I was like, "No, nigga. Like, no." And he was like, "Well, it's because of people like you. I couldn't get them." And I said, "What size you wear?" And he goes, "What does it matter?" I said, What size do you wear?" He goes, "I wear 9. I wear 15. So either way, this shit ain't got nothing to do with you, fam." You know what I'm saying? I wear a size 15. Like, what you want me to take my fucking shoe off and give it to you? It's not my fault. You gotta get on the ball, man. You know how sneaky shit is.
Yeah.
Like, if they wanted to give it to handicapped people, they should have gave you a pre-sale code or something. This shit ain't got nothing to do with me. I didn't even catch this shit on drop day. This shit was out for like a week or two. Now, I mean, I missed the premium ones. I'm mad about that. I had to get the regular ones. So what the fuck are you talking about? I'm sitting there, I'm like, yo, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, I wear size 15.
How's that a premium shoe?
Huh?
Like, what makes it premium?
I don't know. I don't have it, so I couldn't tell you. You know what I'm saying? I got the regular one. I got the regular one. So I'm sitting there. I was like, I literally looked at him and said, "What the fuck you want me to do?" I'm like, "I wear size 15. He says, because people like you, they made those for us, man. I said, "I dig it, man. But this is a place called StockX where you could probably get it on resale." And nigga just looked at me. He said, "Yo, you a real dirtbag, man." I said, "Nigga, I'm a dirtbag. I'm sitting here minding my business, listening to the shit I listen to, and you bothering me about some sneakers you can't even fit, nigga. And what are you gonna do? You got the fucking the runner's leg. You ain't put no sneaker on that shit." You know what I'm saying? Like, what, did you just come from the track or something? He's like, "I'm more fit than you." I said, "Granted, but then again, you are missing a third of your body." So, you know what I'm saying? Like, so what are you really saying? You know what I'm saying? I was like, then I started going in. I was like, where'd you lose your leg? WW2, nigga? I don't about fuck about you, gimpy. You come in here bothering me and shit, motherfucker. I'm trying to sit here and listen to my shit. You talking about some sneakers you can't even fit. I was like, "All right, bet. You want me to give you these? I'll take them off right now. I got sneakers in my car that I can fit in." He was like, "Nah, that's not the point. That's not the point." I was like, "I know it's not the point, bitch, nigga. Get the fuck away from me, man." Like, you sitting here bothering me. I think it was like, the dude came was like, "Is everything all right?" And I was like, "Oh, everything is good, man. Just tell Lieutenant Dan to get the fuck out of my face." You know what I'm saying? It's like, he just went like this. It would be like, "Yo, I'm gonna tell you, this nigga look like he can rumble." But I was sitting down too. I was literally like this, talking hella shit. I was like, and then when he walked away, I said, "Yo, I just want to say one more thing, man." He was like, "What?" "This shit's comfortable as hell." Nope. Fuck out of here, man. What the fuck is wrong with you? Niggas.
I mean, I get it, but at the same time, what did he want you to do? That's gonna be a theme. Remember that.
See,
What did you want him to do?
what do you want really? What does he really want me to do, man? Like, I'm pretty sure he could have went on the site and went and got him, yo. I wanted to look it up, but then I was like, nah, I don't give a fuck about this nigga, man. I mean, I got these shits to walk around in Vegas, bitch. And just to walk in and you know, I could just slide my feet in them shits. You know what I mean? Thing is wild, man.
That shit's funny. Why you beefing with a random one-legged man?
He started with me, but I was ready for that. Like, I was ready. Now I was ready, man. Like, this is because it was just this bullshit. You stopped me from what I was listening to. I'm trying to get some knowledge right now. The motherfucker sitting up here talking about you're the reason why. I'm not the reason why. I'm not the reason why you couldn't get shit. You blame that on the Viet Cong, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it is on like some.
He's just mad.
Like, in whether you gave him your shoe or not, like, for you want to sit here and make that point to me, it's like, what the fuck is that? Like, what is you even saying? What is him even saying that to you gonna accomplish? It's because of people like you. Okay, and I got the money and I was there first. So if I want to do it again, I literally can. So what are you gonna do about it?
I legit, because it was the other Go Flies that came out, right? And I missed on those. And then I'm gonna be real. The reselling them shits is like $400. Just
the original price?
120.
That's crazy.
So the reselling them shits is, and niggas was complaining about that before, and I'm like, that's fucked up, man. But I don't feel bad, like nigga, like what? I miss out on sneakers all the time, motherfucker. Like, like get with the program. You know, sneakerheads. I just got the shit because of the hair. Like, even when you go on this shit and you look, you see a handicapped man, like having a sneaker on. Just make more. I don't know how many.
Sony and the PlayStation 5.
Xbox and the Xbox Series X.
Man, that's what I don't get. They do shit like that on purpose to keep demand up.
Yeah, well,
so niggas can get on their resale shit. I wouldn't be surprised if Sony and Microsoft was working together to collect that bag.
Or like Nike, they're working with the resellers to get more money. How does this resale nigga got 15 pairs of sneakers in his car? How?
It's become part of the game. That's like standard issue these days.
I talked to resale niggas to stay at the hotel. That niggas tell me, yo, I paid niggas $20. I got like 20 niggas over the United States, and whenever they hit, you know, I just give them like $100 or some shit for the sneaker. That shit's fucking. It's like, yo, you the reason why I fucking get my nigga. Find me my sneakers I asked you to find. Every time he see me, he goes, size 13, right? No. Size 15, nigga. I'm never going to get these shits. Damn, man. Never going to get these shits. But anyway, we're going to get into Hotel Chronicles because it was only one thing that happened. So, on Saturday, the valet, he's cool. I mean, he reminds me of my homeboy because he be on his angry shit sometimes. But, yeah, he's cool. Whatever. So, the valet got into it with a guest. And let's say this guest has a lot of feminine energy. And I interact with this dude. This guy is the worst. Okay. So he gets into it with the guest and he comes. I wasn't there for this. So he goes, yo, so-and-so told me I have to have this car out by 6:00. Fuck that. You know what I mean? He gotta come down. He gotta call down for the car. He gotta show me a ticket because I don't know who the fuck he is. I ain't never seen this nigga before. You know what I mean? The nigga he talking about, I was like, nigga been here for like 2 weeks. I ain't never seen this nigga either. But whatever. He goes, yo, fuck that. So 6:00 roll around. I see a guy go outside with his dog. And then the valet comes. He go, yo, there he go. Huh?
Talking about Brock coming back.
Yeah, we needed to one day just talk about wrestling. We do. Like we got to. I was thinking about it today, but you coming in with the heat later, so
yeah. We'll see what happens next week.
But he comes and the guy comes. I see the guy go outside and he goes, "Yo, B, that's the guy." And I go, "Okay." So the dude, he goes outside and the guy passes the valet. You know, the dogs is whatever. Nigga went up to the nigga and he goes, start sniffing the nigga. And the guy goes, nope, absolutely not. And I said, oh boy. Nigga comes up to me and he start going off. I'm just looking at the nigga. I'm like, all right, man. I don't want him to get my car, yada, yada. He got an attitude, da, 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 da. So come to find out that this nigga, the valet was dealing with a guest, and the nigga came outside. He was on his shit. Go, where the fuck my car at? Go get my fucking car. You know, some douchebag shit. Yeah. Which they usually are, to be honest with you. Mm-hmm. That type of person is usually on the douchebaggery all the time because they're double minority. I'll get into that down the line. Yeah. But anyway, so I talked to the dude, and the valet's older than me. So he's older than me, and he's from the island just like I'm from the island. So I already know. Motherfucker come, they can start going off. And I'm just standing there like this. I said, dog, we could just, he going off. I said, man, fuck this shit. Nah. I was like, I agree with you. Mm-hmm. But just have the fucking car in the front. Then leave the keys at the desk. Just get the shit at 6 o'clock when the little nigga, who cares? You can stop all that shit. Now, fuck that. It got to be protocol. None of that. And I get it. So I'm on the valet side because he's my homeboy and I work with him. I'm on his side. I call a nigga. Yo, is it possible you can just call down with the fucking card, the number, and put it in the thing? I ain't never had to fucking do that before. What ticket the fuck you talking about? No. Click. I look at him. I said, dog, just pull the car to the front. Nigga says, and I'm in my mind, I'm stewing because one, I don't like the way this nigga was talking to me on the phone. Mm-hmm. 2, it's 6 o'clock in the morning. Mm-hmm. I'm ready to go. 3, you're making the situation difficult. You don't got to make difficult. Yeah. Just fuck it. You know what I'm saying? But he's not a fucking person. So I tell this nigga, yo, fam, just bring the car up front. You know what I mean? Nah, B. Nah. He got to come down. I was like, dog, you're doing all this. You're being petty. Y'all going tit for tat. Just bring the car in front. Petty? I go, yeah. You're being petty. So the nigga start yelling. And then I'm like, yo, calm down. This nigga start barking. And I'm just like this. Then I start barking. Nigga, I don't give a fuck. Have the fucking car out front. Who cares? This shit is stupid. We going back each other. You want to get the fucking car? I'll bring every fucking car out front. I said, I don't give a shit. As long as you have his car out front. You know what I'm saying? And leave the keys at the desk. Nigga slam the keys at the desk. Boom. You get the fucking car. I was like, yo, I don't give a fuck about this shit. So we going back and forth. I'm yelling at this nigga. They can hear me upstairs in the kitchen. Me and this nigga going at it. And I told him, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. You be mad all you want. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? I rarely get like that. And then fucking I sit down, I just go, shake my head. Because I get over it quick. This nigga, I think, yo, motherfucker. He goes to talk to the dude, the GM. And the GM asked me, what's going on? Mm-hmm. I told GM, listen. The dude with the car is unagreeable. Mm-hmm. I just left it at that. I decided you're not gonna, niggas when they get mad at niggas sometimes they be like, yo, this nigga right here. And like, no, I'm not like that. Then you gonna have spats with people. So fucking the next day comes, and I know this nigga's gonna be mad. So I was like, listen, man. I go and I told him, like, listen, dog, everybody frustrated. It ain't gotta be like that. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And he go, yeah, we cool. So we talk about it a little later. I'm like, yo, why did GM ask you, like, whose side you on? I was like, because he has to get, I'm a neutral party. I don't have a stake in the situation. Mm-hmm. He talking greasy to you. He says you talking greasy to him. You talking hot to him. Like, I'm just there. Yeah. So he's going to ask me, nigga, you in the middle. Nah, fuck that shit. No. I'm just like, bro. I just stopped talking after a while. I go, he's like, nah, B, you not on my side. For real, nigga. All the shit that happened since you've been here, I've always been on your side. I even make the fucking. I even that one time, Jelly was on the phone. Fucking girl came downstairs and was like, cause she threw the keys at the nigga. And I called him like, yo, did you throw the keys at the? I didn't have to do that. But like, yo, nigga, let it go. I called the fucking room. I was like, yo, you threw the keys at the valet? Nah, I would never do that. And she came downstairs and was like, I just want to say that my parents. I was like, okay. Whatever. I just wanted to know. She was like, I just want to know why you getting defensive. I tell that bitch, I'm not getting defensive because I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
I'm telling him, I'm asking you because this is what he told me. You got to treat people with common decency. But me getting defensive, be like, yo, bitch, why you throwing? I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? And she's like, oh, blah, blah, blah. And she walked away. Like, bitch, if you had to do all that and you standing by I called out. I was like, because you want to be real, you and your friend standing by the elevator trying to get your story straight. You know what I'm saying? Well, no, I was trying to gain my composure. I'm like, why would you need to gain your composure if you didn't do anything? Fucking big bitch. Nah, man, that shit was crazy. Man, the motherfuckers just tripping. Nigga had me yelling, man. 6:30 in the morning, cursing at the top of my lungs. I don't give a fuck, nigga. Nigga told me he was gonna bring every car out front. I said, yeah. I'm thinking to myself, that's more work for you.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
But anyway, but yeah, that's my little things.
You know, sound like it's a standard. I'm gonna be saying this a lot. That's some CNB protocol. I ain't hearing shit you got to say, nigga.
Like it's sometimes the old heads don't like to give shit, don't like to let shit go. Yeah. I used to be like that though. I used to be like real not letting go shit. Like there's some shit that I still haven't let go with, like shit at that job. Ain't nobody gonna ignore me to the fact where I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna be mad for a couple of days and then come back mad.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah, I don't give a shit. You know what I mean? But anyway.
My weekend was, you know, never really that eventful. Just shit that always goes on. Tim. That D Tim?
Yeah, that's D Tim. He's off today, so.
Okay. What's going on, Tim? You know, I don't have my finger on the trigger this time, so you don't have to be so wary. I've evolved. I've grown as a person. So you know, this past week I've been dealing with me, my computer getting fried. You know, trying to figure out what to do about that. You know, my thing is, I said fucking ordered a new computer. Shit was supposed to be here yesterday. I paid extra money for expedited shipping for the shit to be here fucking yesterday, and the shit came today. My thing is, if I pay extra money for my shit to arrive on a certain date, I'm owed a refund for the time. Like if I pay extra money for my shit to be on a certain day and it still comes later than that day, I don't give a fuck if it's the next day, a couple days later, whatever. You give me my money back. If I pay $25 extra for shipping, I didn't pay extra money for you to still treat me like I'm broke.
Yeah,
fucking get my shit on time, big dog. But this weekend, Q went out of town to go handle some shit. So his dad normally watches the dog, but he's like, yo, my dad can't watch the dog this weekend. Can you watch the dog? Hey, yeah. I take that advice. You know, don't do it. So yeah, so you're like, yeah, can you watch the dog? I say, no, cool. You know, that's basically, you know, some would say that I birthed her. You know, that's my baby. You know, my ace boom coon. You know, as some would say back in the day. We chilling. I ain't got no issues. So I pay you. So I didn't really need the money because you know I love the dog anyway. So whatever. So I get the dog, and she's over there, and then Ren is like, "Oh, I forgot that she told her niece that she could come stay the weekend with us too." I was like, "Oh, so you still gonna get her?" She's like, "Oh, I don't know, because she doesn't know how the dog is gonna act around her. Mocha is dummy hyper, and her niece is like 4. She might get knocked the fuck over. Like I don't know what type of time Mocha gonna be on. So I don't know if I want to bring her over here with that. So I mean, just bring her over here, and if Mocha acts her ass, then you can just take her back home. Or then if she chilled, then we chill. So, okay, so she bring her over, and she on little kid time. She get there. I'm scared. Like, just pet the fucking dog. She's like, oh, I don't know if I can pet her. So Ren takes her hand, pets the dog. She's like, see, the dog ain't doing nothing to you. She's like, look, I'm doing it. Look, Michael, I'm doing it. I'm trying to play the game.
Ooh, you just bodied your name, dog.
I don't care.
Okay.
She's like, I'm doing it. She's like, I'm trying to play the game, fam. I ain't hearing nothing. I'm not trying to hear that. Like, good job. Now leave me alone. So like after that, she's like, oh, I'm a pet her by myself. Okay. Look, I'm doing it. No, I'm not looking. Just pet the dog and go about your business. I'm literally like, now you about to piss me off already. You just got here.
It's so mean to the little girl, fam.
She is, but it's just like this. Is that an accomplishment? No.
I mean, in her little
I guess.
3, 4, 4-year-old mind, it is.
Sure. One of was an achievement for me getting trophies on the actual PlayStation. It was an achievement. So she's sitting here like just being on little kid time. It's like, yeah, I want to play with the dog. You know, Mocha dummy hype. So she's always down to get in the mix and play and shit like that. So they're having a blast, and then they get to the point where she start like throwing her toys around, and Mocha don't give a fuck. She's stomping, being dummy loud. I said, all right, we gotta shut this shit down because I don't want niggas underneath to start complaining. We just got here. I don't know what type of time the niggas underneath us are on, so I don't want to start no problems. Give me the fucking bone. This shit is dead. So she gave it to me. Pause. And so I put the bone up, and now she just sitting there. She's just looking at Mocha. Mocha looking at her. She's like, I want to play. I don't give a fuck.
Where was Ren?
On the couch. She was there, but she was doing teacher shit.
Oh.
So I want to play. And I'm like, I don't care. Like, if you want to pet the dog, you want to sit on the floor with the dog, like, do what you got to do. Like, she still, like, she kept, like, the first day she was there, like, Friday, she swore up and down she was so scared of the dog. But she wanted, it's like she wanted to get noticed so bad. And it was pissing me off. So let's say, for example, I mean, people watching not going to be able to understand how far this is. Like, let's say we sitting right here. This is where my gaming setup is. I told Mocha, like, if I tell her come over here and sit the fuck down next to me, she'll come and sit down and she won't move. So, but if somebody stand up, she'll look at me to see if I'm looking, and then she'll go over there to that person. Like, no, I'm staring at you, bitch. Stay down. So Ren niece would like the couch is over there by the refrigerator. So she would get up off the couch. It's a sectional, so it's like an L shape. So the L go to the wall, and then the other side would be against the wall. So it's going like that. She's sitting on the far end of the horizontal part. So she would get up off the couch. I'm finna go throw this in the trash. We'll walk all the way around to be in Mocha's face, and then go around the couch and throw shit in the trash. I said, take your like. I understand where like parents get like this, when they get the mouth and sit your motherfucking ass. Like, it's like sit your motherfucking ass down. Like she kept trying me. There's like, and it was getting on my nerve because she kept making Mocha be so indecisive on what to do. It's like, stop, don't go against me. Like, you were challenging my authority. I said, sit your ass down. Like now I gotta sit here and talk crazy to Mocha. I don't want to talk to her like this. We just like she over here with me, like visitation rights. You know, I don't see her like that. I want to treat her with class and respect. But this little girl is making me act out of character. And I don't like this. So
seems like the theme of women making people act out of character.
You know, hey, you said you weren't gonna do it.
You're right. I'm sorry. You're right. I'm glad you called me out. You're right.
So it's like the whole weekend. She's basically just like on that type of time the whole weekend. If she doing something on the couch and Mocha's sitting by me, she damn looking over the shit, like trying to look and see. I said, look at the TV. TV over there. Don't look over here. She started looking at the TV 5 minutes later. Or she like picking shit up on the floor, just like rubbing shit on the floor. I said, stop trying to make her come over there. Like, just focus on your shit. Playtime is over. Wait till the morning. You can go outside, do whatever. But it's fucking like 10 p.m. Like, stop. So she keep trying to like rile Mocha up and shit. Like, you doing this? You're doing this shit on purpose. You're a child, so it's like I expect you to do this, but you're doing this shit on purpose, family. And you're starting to get on my nerve. Like, you get to the point I'm telling her, like, you know, man, take that shit in the room, fam. Like, because Mocha's done for the day. Like not to say I'm finna put her up or nothing, like, but she's finna sit here with me. She ain't finna move for however long. Like, she's finna sit here until I go to sleep, and then I figure out what to do with it afterwards. But this little girl is like dead set on, I'm finna get this PT in, like this playtime. No, ma'am. Fuck out of here. We wake up in the morning, time to take Mocha outside, you know, for her little walk and her little peas and poops. We go outside in the neighborhood. She's like, oh, come here, Mocha. Come here, Mocha. She's not listening to her, obviously, because she doesn't even have no bass in her voice, no authority. So why would she even listen to you in the first place? Like, so it's like, come on, like, don't be trying to sit here and overpower me. She's like, come here, Mocha, and then Mocha's still looking at me. Alpha, big dog. She's looking to me for direction. So stop trying to fucking make her go against the king. All right, this is me. It's me. It's me, not you. Stop trying to make it seem like it's you. It's not you. It will never be you. Like, stop asking what Mocha is. Stop asking what Mocha's doing. She's with me.
Kids always trying to challenge authority. That's crazy.
Like a motherfucker. I'm like, get your motherfucking ass back. He's like, come on, Mocha. Come on, Mocha. He's like, no, she's not coming. Sorry. If I look at Mocha and I say go ahead, then she'll go. But anything other than that, she still is like she's stuck to me like glue. She done had the. I was going through like old little puppy pictures of her. I said, look at Mocha. I remember she always used to sleep on my foot because she would just trying to just be close to just have a warm body next to her. Because that's what puppies do. That was piled on top of each other. So she just need that skin to skin.
Yeah.
And I feel like we bond. It's like ducks. Like when a baby duck is born, you make an imprint on them. They motherfucker just never leaves your side
until you cook them.
So I couldn't even. That was crazy. So so basically like that was just most of the weekend was just that, like just her just always trying to play with Mocha, and I'm just trying to tell her like pipe the fuck down. It's like she was like literally she was turned the fuck up like just off Mocha. Like you literally came over here with intense fear of dogs, and then you pet the dog 2 times, and now you love dogs, and you never want Mocha to leave. Sorry, she got to go back to this nigga at some point. Because on Sunday, when Ren took her back home, she was raising hell. I want to come back with y'all. I want to play with Mocha. She's like, well, Mocha ain't even our fucking dog. Like, she got to go back to the queue. Like, what are you talking about? Like, she is like raising hell. It's like, I want to see Mocha. But I want to see Mocha. Don't nobody give a fuck. Like, go. Goodbye.
You know, shit ain't been the same with you and her ever since she almost made you shit yourself.
It had honestly, it's gotten a lot better. It's just why you trying to bring your old shit, man? Is it because Tim is here?
No, I forgot about him. But I watched that shit the other day.
I'm just saying, like it's honestly gotten a lot. It's gotten better, but it's just the fact that I don't like when folks try to don't act like you big dog when you ain't been there like I've been there.
Oh yeah. Nope. Almost got me. You almost got me. I said I wasn't gonna do it. Never mind.
Okay.
I'll keep that to myself. Just because some would say she's a part of the agenda that does that. You know, she ain't gonna see on good at that shit.
Anyway, so yeah, she's like, I want you Mocha. Like, no, take your ass home. So then I talked. That's the dog saga, right? So, you know, I'm gonna just keep this light. You know, last week I said talked about the toothache and all this other shit. Had my dentist appointment set for Monday.
Oh yeah.
I'm not even going that deep into it. Let's just say I went to the dentist. I need some work done, and I'm gonna have to pay a pretty penny.
He needs 3 root canals.
Yeah. So to anybody that
I ain't gonna let you get away with that one, nigga.
Hey, I don't.
I ain't gonna say how much you got to pay, but he needs 3 root canals.
I don't care about that. But to anybody that's had a root canal before and know how expensive they are per tooth, imagine that on 3 of them. And you can. Yeah, that shit is. Man, I don't give a fuck. I powered through, but it's still just like,
The shit you was telling me was why, like your line of thinking was wild.
CMB, don't talk to me. It's certain shit that you go through in life to where it's like, I know my stance on this is ignorant, and I'm a down this hill. So in some scenarios, like, yeah, I know this particular thing is bad for me, but I'm a down this hill, and I don't give a fuck. Ultra ignorance, don't give a damn. Close-minded black. I'm not hearing shit you got to say to me. I want to don't try to educate me. I don't want to hear none of that shit, my nigga. I want to stay ignorant. I'm gonna be ignorant. So yeah, that's my stance on teeth. I don't want to hear shit y'all niggas got to say to me. My nigga CMB protocol. Like a lot of it's certain things that it's really like my health in general, you know. A lot of shit that to do with my health is like man, whatever, my nigga. If I'm out of here, I'm out of here. Fuck it.
You gonna be like them niggas that got COVID that be on their deathbed that be asking doc for the vaccine. Can I get the vaccine now?
I mean,
nigga said when he told that nigga it's a little late for that player.
We already know I'm vaccinated up. Like I said, the only thing that would probably like take me out for would maybe be like, if I got like cancer or something that I don't know about yet, and then I find that shit out. Like, yeah, man, I ain't been to the doctor in like X amount of years. And then like, oh, you got cancer. Damn, how much longer I got? Shit, about 3 months. You know, you could have had this diagnosed and taken care of a while ago if you would have came to us.
Don't tell me that, doctor. Just fucking tell me what you gotta tell me now. Don't tell me what I could have did.
Yeah,
What are you, Captain Hindsight, nigga? The fuck out my face.
Yeah, I want to hear none of that shit. Don't tell me about nothing. You know, that was this mole that's been on your left knee for quite some time, and you would have checked it out. Would have told you, what they call that shit, a malignant mole or something like that. I might be making that shit up, but yeah, come to health, close-minded black. Don't talk to me. That's pretty much what I've been on for the most of the week. Well, that and being on Twitter a lot, but we're gonna get into that later. What are you about to show me? Nigga. That was me the first time I had one. Oh my God, what is this?
I think that's anybody.
What is combination of flavors.
Nigga, what the fuck? I got that shit in a bottle the other day.
It definitely don't hit the same.
No, it don't hit the same at all. Not even close.
Only from Taco Bell fountains.
That shit don't fucking make you go like this.
And why is it only Taco Bell has that flavor?
Because it's a Taco Bell exclusive.
Crazy. We're talking about Mountain Dew Baja Blast, by the way, not drugs.
I don't know any drugs that make you do like this.
I mean, you could be checking your heart rate. God damn, that high was crazy.
Dum, 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 dum.
Well,
goddamn crack. What he put in this shit? Potpourri?
All right, man. What we getting into first? I want to say this, but I want to just get, because the Jeopardy is probably like the most like whatever thing on.
Oh, well, we could talk about the Jeopardy man.
Switching over.
Being a Jeopardy man.
The Jeopardy hosting saga has become a cautionary morality tale. Jeopardy is a wholesome American icon.
Well, they talk about the show, period.
Oh, sure.
In the end, Jeopardy executive producer Mike Richards was the face of the legendary quiz show for approximately one day. Damn, he was the executive.
It was one day?
Well, yeah, because they found his shit out. But look at him trying to be a douchebag, go from an executive producer to host. You're an asshole. Like, yo, I could do this shit. That's basically what he said. After a year, guest host is somewhere backdoor auditioning for the job of permanent host after the death of Alex Trebek. Richards drew confusion and backlash when news broke on August 11th that he will be stepping up to take the gig. Well, that is something. If you want to, I didn't read this, by the way. That's some douchebag shit. You know what I'm saying? That's some douchebag shit for you to just be like, you gonna have all these niggas hosting. You gonna be like,
what up,
fuck
Ken?
them all.
My homie Ken.
Oh, gang. But in comparison with more prominent candidates like legendary Jeopardy contestant Ken Jennings and superfan LeVar Burton, Richards had zero name recognition outside of Jeopardy viewers who'd watch him helm a few episodes as the part of the show's parade of guest hosts earlier this year. Yeah,
I didn't know he was an executive producer. Like I saw that.
Yeah, I didn't know either.
Like all I saw was the fact that like, oh, this nigga stepped down as the host or whatever.
Yeah,
I'm like, wait, if he got, did he get fired as a host and executive producer?
I think if he stepped down, he probably still behind the scenes.
Okay. Richard's years of industry experience may have worked against him. He's only been a producer for a year. Fuck out of here. After the departure of Harry Freeman and
this nigga was on Demon Time.
Facts. This nigga. I know. I've been running this shit for a year. Let me host this shit. Show your weak niggas how this shit is really done. This shit is long as hell. You definitely didn't read this. We're going straight to the allegations. After the news broke in early August that Richards was in talks to assume the role of host, media outlets began reporting on several decade-old lawsuits regarding involving Richards and allegations of sexism. One suit filed by the Price is Right model Brandon Cochran against the show's production team in 2010 saw Cochran $7.7 million in damages. Found the production team had discriminated against her and then fired her for getting pregnant. Crazy. Amid other allegations, Cochran said that Richards, then one of the show's producers, refused to interact with her on set after implying he should have fired her before her pregnancy announcement. She also claimed Richards had pushed for the models to wear skimpier clothing on stage and had made derogatory comments about women in swimsuits. Huh? Double-edged sword?
This nigga was in Demon Time.
How you gonna say, I'm gonna push for you to wear skimpy clothes, but I'm gonna still talk shit about women in swimsuits? Facts. In another lawsuit that filed alongside Cochran, but later dismissed, the Price is Right model alleged that Richard joked that he fired 5 of the models, only to be left with the one who got pregnant. What a beast. Richard denied allegation in 2012 and then denied them again this month, sending an internal memo to staff. The way in which my comments and acts have been characterized does not reflect the reality of who I am or how we work together on Price is Right. It's full of shit. In one episode, he referred to booth babes, women who cosplay and promote their products at industry conventions as booth whores. Among other epithets and other episodes, he made jokes drawing a harmful they didn't get him out of here then?
He must be a Jew.
Gotta be, because there's no way he can make anti-Semitic
stereotypes. Prompting the Anti-Defamation League to call last week for an investigation into his history. Yo, I'm out.
That's crazy.
As soon as they called, that nigga was like, yo, I'm out.
The fact that he even survived through that is enough for me. He gotta be Jew.
Yeah.
The Jeopardy Awards remind us that a sterling reputation is difficult to uphold. Yeah, he stepped down. It pains me that these past incidents and comments have cast such a shadow on Jeopardy as we look to start a new chapter. As I mentioned this week, I was deeply honored to ask. You didn't get asked, my nigga. You were the producer. To be asked to host a syndicated show and was thrilled by the opportunity to expand my role. However, over the last several days, it has become clear that moving forward as host be too much of a distraction for our fans and not the right move for the show. As such, I will be stepping down. SBT will now resume the search for a permanent syndicated host. In the meantime, we'll be bringing back guest hosts. This nigga was like, yo.
Guess who their first guest host is?
Ryan Reynolds?
Oh, no. A woman.
Who?
A woman. I don't know the bitch name, but it's the first guest host is a woman. She's a woman. So they had to go, yo, let's get a.
Oh, and they was getting in a diversity bag.
Yeah, they was like, let's get a bitch up here. You know, kind of.
Yeah, we treated this nigga, let's show that we're all inclusive. He bullied mad women in the past, talked down on women, so we got to bring a woman in here to make this nigga not seem so bad.
And
you're still trash.
She just looks just plain as vanilla bean ice cream.
Hey, man. That's all they needed. Vanilla and free of controversy. Fuck that nigga.
That nigga was.
I need to put why is there no picture of him? Like, we know Alex Trebek passed. I'm trying to make niggas sad again.
Every time I see him, I just think about my joke.
You know?
Is
you want us on the show? Oh, she was just reporting on the shit. Get the fuck out of here.
My book Jeopardy.
Goodbye. All right, moving on.
Seems like that guy's career is in jeopardy. Ow!
Are we gonna play this video? I'm not gonna let you do that. I'm not gonna let you do that.
Yeah, play
so we're gonna move on. So to anybody that hasn't seen this video, you're in for a treat. So I'm just gonna let the video speak for itself. And here we go. I hope this isn't too loud in you guys' ears, but get mixed if it is.
Shut up! She told you to shut up. No, shut up and get the fuck out. Touch me.
Play that back.
Get the fuck out. Touch me.
Oh.
Let me just say this. If this was a fighting game, the neutral was crazy. These niggas was scrambling for quite some time. Niggas was falling all over.
This nigga's in rigor mortis right now.
She hit him first.
Yeah, she slapped him in his face.
Get his glasses. Somebody get his
Look who runs
glasses.
that relationship. You know what I found out about this guy?
I saw this video and I kept seeing posting on Twitter or Instagram. It's like, hey man, look at them trying to demonize the black man. Like I heard mad people say like she hit him first. She knocked the glasses off his face. Like get his glasses. Like I ain't hear nobody tell this nigga nothing crazy.
Yeah, what did you see it on?
Instagram.
Or well, you know, yeah, they go. The woke people are gonna say that shit.
Yeah.
This nigga won. This nigga also produced Duffel Bag Boy. Yeah, got platinum. Yeah.
Shut up!
He did something else too. He got a platinum album.
Shut up and get the fuck out.
We gotta analyze this play by player.
Okay, let's get it. Number one, he got the kufi hat with the dreads, but he had to get an extra large because he got like a bunch of dreads.
No, we gotta start from the very, very beginning.
Okay.
Shut up!
She's yelling at her husband because he's probably telling her, sit your ass down. And because she's not, this is gonna sound bad, but because she's not trained right, she is out of control. He just lets her do whatever the fuck you want. This is one of these situations where people say, you gotta let the women run the relationship. Now, when you let the woman run the relationship, you have the chance of things like this happening. That's not me saying what I wasn't gonna do. That's actually just.
I'm.
All right.
It can pass.
Yeah. Okay.
'Cause
So
this is definitely for the video to even start. I could only imagine what was said before the camera even came on for the video to start. Shut up! Like for her to be yelling at this nigga like that, she was definitely already riled the fuck up. She looks red, almost Trump-like in skin complexion. And this dude is definitely trying to sit here like he's so chill, super chill.
you're not.
He's trying to talk to him. He's not really trying to. He's not even trying to engage.
What is he supposed to do? You're supposed to disregard the woman. When she's talking crazy like that, that's because it's not her fault she's talking like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's his fault. if he's there with her. You corral that bitch. You tell her you need to sit your ass down. That's what you need to do.
The fact that he's even trying to do this from a sit down position, she's not gonna fucking listen to you.
No.
You gotta stand up and tell her sit down.
And she's inebriated. You know what I mean?
Like I don't like. See, he's engaging. He's trying to. Black man trying to talk to him.
His eyes is clearly what the dude is telling him. Yo, you got to chill.
Yeah.
So she's yelling at him, telling him shut up. She's obviously had too many fucking Cabernet Sauvignons.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like, control your bitch, man. Like,
Yeah.
Like stop playing with me, man. Go. You don't let her talk to you like that.
Like,
that's probably what it said.
Like, dog.
And she's getting in his face.
Yeah. And see now, right here is where
you see she's kind of blocking him too, so he can't even talk to him.
Yeah. So right here is where he goes wrong. He looks at the chick.
Yeah.
And now you make eye contact with her. Agent of Chaos activated.
I don't know what's going on. I don't know what he's poking her in the chest.
Like he's pushing her away. It looks like.
Yeah, it looks like he definitely reached for something.
Oh
my God!
Whoa,
What a freeze frame!
What a
right
fucking
here,
excellent pose.
he's probably realizing I might have to kill this bitch.
Yep. Because she slapped the shit out of him. Them Taibo classes are working out because she slapped the absolute dog shit out this nigga.
Slapped him so hard, this nigga face got depixelated.
Oh, Jesus Christ. So this happened, and the guy's watching this happen.
And at this point, he clearly doesn't look like he's built for combat. He's probably just trying to chill. He kind of fucked up too in the sense that he didn't do a good enough job in de-escalating.
Yeah, he definitely did. He did a terrible job of de-escalating.
That he should have stood up, got in between the both of them, or carried her off somewhere and be like, no, like literally forced her away from him, pushed her out the aisle, like go. Like,
yep,
no,
it's time for the go. He should have grabbed that, but he probably been through this so many times with her, like at different places where he's probably just exhausted.
Probably so.
Oh, but don't worry, he's about to get a nap soon enough. Oh, so boom, right there.
He was about to finish the fuck out of her.
And then look at her right there, going defensive immediately because she knew she fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Look at that.
And the fact that, shout out to him for not cleaning her up, frame one.
Yeah.
Because he right there, she was gone.
She was in victim mode. You can see how her body language is. She's already in victim mode by her body language. Because she would have slapped him and looked him in his face.
Who had a girl with him? The black dude?
Someone's saying, oh, I mean,
if he did, he should have sicked her on white woman. Finished up
Facts.
tag team move.
Facts.
But yeah, I said shout out to him for having the restraint to. And okay, fuck that. Now, if you're the husband or whatever, you don't have a choice but to just get in the mix now. Because now you can't let, even though he let it go too far.
Yep.
So now because he didn't corral her and this altercation unstarted, now he got to stand up to stop him from beating the shit out of his
Now he got to get in the middle to be like, he can either be like, yo, bro, chill, or
just immediate snuff.
Yeah.
At that point, like, shit, but it done already went left.
yeah, these Cartier glasses cost $1,000, bitch. You didn't bent my shits.
Yeah.
So he gets
about
up.
to hit her. He stands up. He pushes him back.
So punches are exchanged immediately. So he could have been like, bro, chill, bro, chill. He could have said, bro, chill. But they get to grappling. Okay.
Look at her immediately coming in from stage right.
It's because now she has her safety blanket. The dude is up right now. So she's probably thinking,
she's like, he's not even gonna pay attention to me no more.
Yep.
He's finna fight my husband so I can get these sneaky hits in while he's fighting my husband. Look at and the fact that she literally is jumping in front of the husband to get in the mix. Like she's asking to get slept.
she's out of control.
And we're keeping it a whole. She's asking, and said the fact that this black man didn't finish her ass frame one, commendable.
Because
Because for him to be, I'm gonna stereotype him a little bit, as hood boogery as this nigga looks, commendable.
you don't make duffel bag boy in. Okay.
She got a little bit of the crossfire right there.
Yeah.
Oh. Right there. I don't know if this is his fist or what, but
nope.
he got her. He got her.
So
she deserved it. Let's keep it a bean. She deserved it.
So she deserved to get hit because you don't put your hands on anybody. That's number one. But number two, she ate that shit.
Like a champ.
Yeah. So here he comes.
She stumbles back. Now the husband like, oh shit. Okay, now I really got to get in the mix.
Yeah, you can't be hitting my bitch, big dog. Even though she's out of control, I would have let her get fucked up. But you can't. He got to jump up. Once you jump up, it's like, yo, she's out of control.
Yeah, it's time to throw hands. Like honestly, his best bet would have just to stay seated and let her get mixed.
Yeah.
And then on the ride home, what did we learn?
Exactly. but then he would have never heard the end of it because she's too far along in her. She's too far along. By the way she's acting, so she probably would have berated it. And you ain't gonna fucking do nothing to me. You just when you get home, just pack your shit because it's time to go. Either both outcomes is it's time to go, and it's your fault.
He absolutely did rock her, and she deserved it. Absolutely, yeah. She kept like the husband stood up. So at that point, you can just start shit and walk away like that fat chick did at that riot.
Yeah, nigga, I forgot about that.
I did too. I was thinking about that at work. I said, and I'm finna find it because you sent it to me on Instagram. I'm gonna find that shit.
She threw that shit in this right there.
So
okay. Now we throwing punches.
Yeah,
now it's right for right.
She's down for the count. Neutral has now been reset. Now
so I take back her. She got cleaned up. Now she's gathering herself right now.
Yeah, because now she's like, oh, this motherfucker. Doesn't matter. Now it's husband versus ghetto trash. Let's get it.
Yep. Right cross.
Right here. I don't know what's going on in the first little exchange.
So the first exchange, the husband, boom, catches him.
He
clean.
caught him clean. Look at that dreadlock flying in the breeze.
Caught him clean.
Yeah, mixed them.
And look at Shorty down there like, ooh, they fighting with my terrible towel.
Missed like hell. I don't know what was going on here. Looked like he tried to punch with both hands and used the left arm to mush his left arm, and he mushed the husband back slightly.
So bang.
Oh, he fell back.
And that right there.
Okay, immaculate reach, by the way.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Now we going to range, and now we doing reaches and whatnot.
Yeah, boom. Oh my goodness. Oh my. I wish this had the slow mo replay like fucking YouTube does. Boom. Okay, that's 1, 2. You're done. You're finished. At that point, he's finished.
Clean
knocked his hat off. I could have sworn this nigga had a full head of hair. Didn't realize he was rocking the bell pattern baldness. He got the George Jefferson in full effect.
Clean right hand. Sent this nigga to the shadow realm.
So now he goes down.
Oh man,
his girl is now his wife is now up. She's trying to hold him back. He's already finished. There's nothing you can do. And look at her now. She wants to get in between them and try to break it up. You started this.
Yep.
Now you want to break shit up? Don't try to play peacekeeper. Now this is your fault, nigga, or cracker. And who the fuck you? Whoever this is.
Why you gotta get up? Sit your ass down.
Like, you ain't got nothing to do with this. Getting your fat ass head all in the way. And what a pause, by the way. That shit was definitely like half a second. So now, he's still trying to get on her, and now she wants to get in the way and throw her little weak ass kicks. Like, no, get off of my man. You want to sit here and talk and berate the niggas. Like I said, what the fuck was this? Like, I was mad. There's a lot of people saying, like, yo, look at the white people getting in the way. I'm sure the dudes only got in the way because like, oh, he might, now that the husband's asleep, he finna clean her shit up too. Let's break this shit up because there's nobody left to break it up. The husband is asleep.
Security trash because they should have been down there in the first place when she was yelling in his face.
Yeah. But
stop letting shit rock. Yeah. But anyway, so he wakes up from his slumber.
He's still there. His legs is gone.
And now she berates the husband. He up, but he don't know where he is.
No, he's finished.
He's on Queer Street.
Why is she still looking? What is she looking around for? What is she looking for?
Security.
She's looking for security?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what Twitter got to say about this. This unfortunately isn't a rare occurrence. Anyone who frequents Steeler games can attest to it. Ooh, I was about to get him.
Oh.
I want to fuck my mic up. Huh? Where did this come from?
Jelly says she bold as hell.
What is this? I don't see had a handful of her.
That motherfucker just talking shit. Jelly said.
What's that about?
She said she bold as hell. That hit must have not hurt. He probably didn't catch her good.
Yeah.
He caught her good enough to put her out of commission for like 5 seconds. Is it 2 of you niggas?
Huh? I don't know. Like niggas out here reproducing and
it's
mass
2.
producing. He was the first to hands on. He pushes her backwards and she sleeps him. Huh? Y'all niggas be. Sometimes Twitter be on the ball and sometimes y'all be ESL with it.
Yeah.
The question is what happened before this point? He did not push her first. She kept touching his hair while you watched the game. That's how they got to the point. Get your facts right. Okay, mix. She put her hands on his face. She did the same and then violence. No, she hit him in his face. Man, delete and take the video down. This is a no-new situation. It happens every game. Cheers to the guy taking his glasses off. Lady lucky he kept his cool.
I don't think knocking out her husband is keeping it cool.
Never witnessed this at any Steelers game. However, the polarizing. Who cares?
He said that he did. Jelly said he did have a handful of boobs.
Did he? Go back to where she got up and got in the way again.
Oh, he did get a handful of titty. Look at the left hand. When he brings it up, grab right there. Like he pulled at her shirt and she was
He
kicking.
pulled at her. Look, he pulled at her.
I'd have caught her foot and put it in an ankle lock.
Yeah, 'cause what are you gonna do? What was he holding? She got an elastic nipple.
Yeah.
Come on now. My boy won a 1v2 while visually impaired. Man, said, yeah, hands ready. Eat one drunk Roman Caroon the whole night. Dude shouldn't have hit her though. Fuck out of here.
Wow, you can get out of here, bitch.
Fuck out of here.
Gail can suck my dick. I know.
Sleep trying to protect his girl. Absolutely. It's unfortunate.
Something when he got caught super clean.
Definitely would have been the last of seeing her ever again in life. I mean, like,
What's that car ride like, you think?
absolute silence. If she tried to speak, shut up.
She's not gonna shut up. She's talking hella cash in that what you call it. You motherfucker, you couldn't even defend my honor. You were weak. Yeah, I knew you was always weak. You weak. You and your little dick. Your mother was right. You are a pussy.
What? The fact that so many people think the man was right here. Yes, she clearly was in the wrong, but throwing punches left and right is such a middle school thing. Grow up and decide to leave each other alone.
Shut up. Fucking Zach.
You had
Just
to hire
go to
Brad.
Zach's profile. Let's see how many followers this fuckface has. I'm betting. I think it's the same ratio as me. Let's see Zach's profile.
It's just a Steelers fan.
No. Let's see Zach's profile. Let's see what Zach looks like.
Oh, the picture? Not a real
Look,
picture.
you don't think that's him?
Hell no. Oh, this?
They got to one. So I'm saying Zach is either.
Funny thing. I'm going this guy.
You think it's him?
I'm going this guy. Oh, let's go to media. Fuck it. We here now. Fuck you, Zach. So I met some people yesterday.
Definitely in the middle.
Okay. Oh, that's Shaggy.
Yeah.
Shaggy, and I don't know who this guy is on the right.
Oh, I know that
That's
Zach is in.
That's Shaggy. I don't know who this dude is. Skeet Orchard. Which one is he?
He's the dude on the in the middle.
Middle?
Yep.
Everybody listening to you, Zach.
Music educator. He, him.
Oh, that was in his bio?
Yeah.
He, him in there?
Yep.
Come on now. Oh, you mean walk home? That's valid.
He should have had this in his
mean
bio.
Uber home?
FAGG.
I think she was trying to play peacekeeper and break it up, but then she got mad. Peacekeeper my fucking ass. Peacekeeper my ass.
Nigga, what? She was definitely the aggressor.
Point blank, this man was defending himself from a clearly inebriated woman and showed restraint. When the husband got up, it was clearly on. I feel bad for the husband. Probably had no idea what was going on. Got knocked out.
No, he knew what was going on. You should have corralled this bitch. That's what he gets. You should have corralled this bitch. And that fucking man punched that man so goddamn hard. He ate that first shot, number one.
He did.
And to come back and then punch that man with the Jesus Christ. That nigga said, that nigga's head snapped. That nigga was Jesus. I see that shit in MMA and boxing. You don't see that shit in street fights that often.
Keep talking.
You don't see that shit in street fights that often. When nigga get punched like that, that motherfucker got knocked. He got knocked the fuck out, and that's his fault. That's his fault. It's nobody's fault but him.
For letting fucking shit like that happen is like I said, and it's not the first time or that's not the only time shit like that has happened. Like we forgot to even pull this shit up like a week or so ago. There was a riot at what game? Like
The Rams game. Football back, baby.
I might just have to pull this shit up. But yeah, that was a. Did you send it to me on Instagram?
I could have.
You might just text it to me.
Nah, I wouldn't text you that one. I would have said to you. Bum ass Baron Corbin.
Fuck it. Let's keep it rolling. Yeah.
You put Ramos. I love how that's actually a League of Legends player. What the fuck? But no, don't put Riot because it wasn't a Riot. Put Rams game fight. Yeah.
Oh, video shows woman starting mass brawl at charges.
That shit was crazy.
Only we're gonna get there.
He said
Peacemaker like the Suicide Squad. That's facts.
Yeah.
What a film, by the way. And I
10
won't let anybody say otherwise.
10 out of 10.
Won't let anybody say otherwise. Show me the money. Of course you're not.
It's probably down more, dog.
Probably. Let's see. Whoa.
There it is.
Oh, then now it has it. Oh, okay, win the game.
You
He
get-
was
so the-
fight at the Rams game at SoFi Stadium. How long?
3.2 million views. Get your hand off me, nigga. Get your hand off me, nigga. And look at her in the back. Look at her in the back. She said, yo, give me your beer real quick, nigga. Yeah, I was going to tell you that. Yeah.
All this fucking glory. We
They're gonna show both. They're gonna show both angles too. Oh wait, no, that's the what you call it. That's not right there. There it is.
Here we go.
9.9 million views, by the way.
Let's just show everything popping off at first.
Yeah, this is him talking. They just talking shit. They talking shit again. Yeah. They just drunk. Boom. Mouse in the palace. Oh, first dude got it. Oh, clink, make. And once you get pulled, then it's over. Oh, no. Oh, did you see?
Get mixed.
You know what I just peeped that I didn't see before?
What's up?
The nigga behind him kicking him to go forward.
Oh, like he kicked him in the
He
ass.
cooked.
Forward?
Yeah. Watch the loafers. Watch the loafers right here. Watch the loafers. Get your ass over there. Dirty shit. Oh. Why these niggas punch him in the butt? He's getting mixed up. Getting hammered. And where the chick at?
Oh God. Anyways,
She know that, Joe. So are we gonna be able to show what he looked like when he got up?
probably not.
Look at her.
This is how it started. This is from the other angle. Looking around.
She said, "Where my shit at?"
Yaga starts throwing hands immediately, and she gets the fuck out of there.
Yep.
Instigating at his finest.
Oh, now they jumped the shit out of him, Jelly. They jumped
beat
the
dog
shit out of him.
Why was he so determined to smash his cheeks with his fist?
Oh yeah, that's what I was saying. Why was that nigga punching him in his ass like that?
Don't know.
That was fucking wild.
Yeah, some niggas on a different type of time. But the audacity, that is literally malice in the palace. Literally malice in the palace. I'm gonna throw this shit and then I'm gonna get the fuck out the way.
And it always happened when the nigga's not looking. When he wasn't looking, so he couldn't see who saw it. Like he turned around, she looked, motherfucking
Boom, hit him in the back of the head. That was, let's be honest, well placed, well timed. She got the nigga clean.
Now everybody in this is Spanish except for the black dude that's standing to the side.
Yeah, that's for her to
That's what happens.
crazy.
That's what happens when you don't got your bitch in check. They do dumb shit like that.
look at her still like, why did you hit? What is she? Is she going for that?
I think she's trying to get in there. Look at she's out. She's leaving. Is that her man?
He was standing next to him,
Yeah. She look like she's trying to leave, if you ask me.
Warmer's crack. Pull your pants up. This is just a melee of
Look at her. And look at her. Just meh.
Did they kick this nigga up?
This nigga was full of blood, son. Oh, that black guy minked him.
Yeah. What now?
And he's holding his head like, all right, you got it. Yeah, I felt the power.
Okay.
I felt the power.
I wasn't ready for it. I didn't think you had that strength from this close. Oh, look at this nigga. He's a unit. What a tank. You're not stopping this.
Yes, Jelly. He started it.
You're not stopping this.
I think the chick was with the black guy.
I think so too. Like legit from this angle, they standing right next to each other.
Yeah, so the chick might have been with the black guy. Let me take his beer and throw it at him.
And I don't know why why would you spin around and go like that? Like, I understand a spinning back fist, but you're trying to connect with multiple scores. The momentum's gonna be fucked up by score number 2.
I don't know, but that whore definitely started everything and then got away scot-free.
Nothing, but she got a lot of memes though.
The funniest thing was the Malice in the Palace meme when they show her throwing the shit on Ron Artest.
Yeah. She was hilarious.
Look how she looking too.
Yeah,
I
saw this. That niggas cropped this shit out and put her in a bunch of shit.
She's like, I'm definitely about this. I'm about to start some shit face.
Yeah. She knew what the fuck.
9.9 million views, by the way. This shit happened like 2 weeks ago.
Because that shit was niggas going into a different type of shit. But it's like niggas need to learn to corral shit like this.
A black man getting busy.
Yes, he mixing mad niggas. Oh, the nigga he minked, he already minked him up early. Fat man trying to get in the mix.
Oh, she shouldn't let him get the. Oh my God, that
nigga.
motherfucker got some power. That motherfucker got some power. I'm gonna tell you right now. The dude had him bent over the railing. Motherfucker got one hand so he can fucking catch his balance, pushed himself up and started destroying that man. Go Go to the gym, player.
That's facts. Yeah, that's to do with the plumber's crack.
Yeah.
But just another example of just
Bitches starting shit.
yeah, and niggas need to learn to control your bitch, man.
Yeah.
Like you gotta avoid shit like this. You ain't trying to get your shit minked up.
Aaron Donald, like, damn, nigga, you wearing my jersey, you getting fucked up like that, nigga. I'm one of the best players in the NFL.
Facts.
Looking like a fucking jerk.
But niggas don't know no better. That's enough combat. What is this? This. Oh boy. What else you got, man?
Oh, what is this? Oh,
We got this, and then after this, it's just it's straight.
yeah, you got something on. So let's see. Well, let's cycle through what we got. Let's see what we got. Last week I was talking about Trisha Paytas and how she was saying that the age of 25 should be the age of consent because she's a dumb bitch. I found out this bitch has an OnlyFans, and not only does she have an OnlyFans, when she was 31, she asked one of her backup dancers. Because last week I was all over the place with it. All right, admittedly so. This week I'm telling you the real reason why I brought it up yesterday because she said the age of consent should be 25 and how she was a fucking dingbat. But anyway, the look on her face got me crying. Yeah, that bitch definitely was ready for violence. But anyway, so it comes to find out that she said in one of her whatever shows that she got that she was 31 and she asked a 20 or 21-year-old to come up to her studio and shoot an OnlyFans scene. So her saying that by her own admission, wouldn't she be taking advantage of that person? Because he, in her mind, 25 you need to be, is when you mature, or when she said men, they mature at 30. Wouldn't that be taking advantage of a person?
Pull up an image of what she looks like.
You lucky we can't pull up the image that I showed Brett. Just
Fuck it. I'm not listening to shit this human has to say to me.
yeah, she definitely doesn't look like that anymore, by the way. She's more like that where the Starbucks cup is. Nope, the bottom left, right there. Yep, that's what she looks like now. A big Miss Piggy ass bitch.
You look like Miss Piggy.
Yeah.
And she got the pink mic. Some would say this is like a pig nose.
You ever see that picture of Miss Piggy and Kermit the Frog where Miss Piggy is naked?
Mm-hmm.
She spitting fucking image. That's exactly what she is. When Miss Piggy is naked and like riding Kermit and shit and sitting on his face, fucking homicide. Because Kermit's not that big of a guy.
He's not.
But yeah, she definitely looks like you search her nude. Hey, she knows Jason Momoa. You search like her nude, you're gonna see some shit. It's gonna burn into your brain. Look at that, just yuck. And she half.
And Jason Momoa got a movie out on Netflix. Don't.
I saw
It
something.
fucking sucks.
I saw something on Instagram that said, "Can you spot the foreshadow, the plot twist in the poster?" And I was like, "Well, Brett already told me what the plot twist is, but I definitely can't spot it in the poster." So,
Sweet Girl or something like
yeah,
that.
Sweet Girl. There you go, right there, that one. Well, it was actually right there, but you just went to buy stuff.
I did.
Yeah, you got to go down a little bit. Yep.
Can you spot the what?
The plot twist.
The plot twist. Family fights. Family fights is one. Ain't no fucking plot twist in this. The plot twist fucking sucks. Yo. Whatever. We're not here to do this right now. If you want to be mad, watch this movie.
I'm
Be
gonna
mad.
I'm gonna sacrifice the rest of my topics because Brett got a lot to talk about. So we just gonna say fuck all the rest of this shit, and we gonna let
Fuck
Brett.
no, it wasn't good.
So I said we gonna say fuck all the rest of this shit that I had planned because it was marginal at best, and we just gonna let Brett go crazy because Brett got a lot in his mind.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna just say this movie fucking blow. I don't give a fuck. I'm spoiling this shit. Jason Momoa should not have been in this movie. This movie is about Jason Momoa's wife dying in a hospital from cancer. So Jason Momoa goes after the company that stopped providing the pharmaceuticals necessary to bring his wife back from the brink of death. The company stopped selling the pharmaceuticals, so Jason Momoa got pissed and went after the CEO of said pharmaceutical company to exact revenge. Jason Momoa tried to go do research and somebody contacted Jason Momoa to get dirt on the nigga that's running the company. So Jason Momoa meets the guy on the subway train. A hitman is sent to kill the nigga that's been spying on the organization or whatever. Jason Momoa fights said hitman. Jason Momoa gets his ass beat by said hitman. Hitman leaves. Jason Momoa and his daughter was there for some reason. She got her ass beat too. So they both are fucked up on the train ride. So the whole movie plays out as Jason Momoa going through and fighting and engaging in combat, when the plot twist of this fucking movie is Jason Momoa died in his first fight scene, and it was the little girl that was doing everything as Jason Momoa this whole time. It was a fucking fake out. Jason Momoa died 10 minutes into the fucking movie, and it was a little girl. And the only reason why they put Jason Momoa in this movie is so you wouldn't watch this little girl go through beating grown men's ass, because it's not believable. It's not believable that a fucking 14-year-old girl will go around beating grown men's ass and doing all this fucking Muay Thai combat and engaging in gunplay. It's not real. They put Jason Momoa in this movie so you will watch the stupid shit. So my topics are.
Tell them why you mad.
I was upset when I saw that.
I know.
I was upset. Because I said, Jason Momoa getting his ass beat, frame one. And I didn't know that he fucking died. They didn't make it seem like he died. It's he got his ass beat and he recovered. Because they did a time skip 2 years. I said, Jason Momoa, he literally got his ass beat and he was just out of commission for 2 years. This nigga fucking sucks.
Man, I'm going to be the first one to say it. Aside from Aquaman, this nigga doesn't really pick good roles.
He doesn't. You going to pick a role where you fucking died in the beginning?
Like he has that show C. I haven't watched it yet, but you think of Jason Momoa's movies, or shows, y'all can say Game of Thrones, but he wasn't in that one that long either.
He was fucking a cripple for most of it.
This nigga died from an infection in the first season. Fuck out of here.
So anyways, to anybody that's been sleeping under a rock, or to anybody that just doesn't keep up with shit like this, I didn't really pay attention to it until I saw some other shit, right? Damn, y'all say 2 hours of my life. Thank you, 'cause that movie fucking blows. You're welcome. That movie fucking blows. So, to anybody that has been keeping up with, we'll say, the new wave of young black content creators, I'm talking RDC World 1, I'm talking Caleb City, I'm talking Long Beach Griffey, I'm talking, who else was tagged in this fucking shit?
Just
King
one
Vader.
One quick side note.
And
Looking at
Lamar?
Jason Momoa's filmography, shit is trash.
Oh, I'm sure. So yeah. So to anybody that keeps up with that side of content creation, the young black guys, it's the new way. There's of course you got the old head niggas that's been around for a while, the King Batches, the Daystorms, the Vaughn niggas. Right? So on the young side of this shit, some guy, I ain't never even heard this nigga until Long Beach did what he did, but we're gonna start from the very beginning, right? So I'm on Twitter, and RDC World 1, they throw a convention every year called DreamCon. It was just a convention where a bunch of creators come together and they just talk and have fun and just do a whole bunch of random shit. So probably 2-3 weeks after, because DreamCon happened the end of July. So we'll say 2 weeks after DreamCon happened, a guy that was at DreamCon named Heavily Controller, him and another guy named Minicon got accused of sexual assault. But because YouTube is funny, I'm going to refer to it as SA. So if I say SA, I'm talking about that. Right.
Not San Antonio.
Anyway, that was corny. So so this guy gets accused of SA. This shit comes out and puts out a twit longer. And
I didn't even know this still existed.
Yeah. So I didn't know heard of him either. I go and see that RDC put out a statement. I've been wondering what this was all about. Just lazy to hear 2 different videos. I'm gonna break it down to you, Ken. So I see RDC put out a statement saying, "Yo, we're banning the people. We're sorry to hear about SA taking place at our convention. We want to make sure it's a safe space for everybody. So we're now banning the people that were accused of it. They didn't say names because if it turns out that it's not true, that they could get caught for defamation of character. So you don't want to say nobody's name to send everybody to go attack them. So just say everybody that was accused We banned them from the convention. They can't come back no more. And I didn't know what the hell was going on. So like, who got banned? So I go through the comments, and this is a dude named Heavily Controller and a dude named Minicon. We're gonna get back to Minicon in a second. Most of it's gonna focus around Heavily Controller, but I'm gonna go there. Probably gonna be. I got like about an hour worth of shit to say.
Oh shit.
Maybe not that long. Maybe about 45. So this girl comes out with a statement. What really happened between Heavily Controller and I? And this is very important, right? Because I'm gonna read this and I want y'all to come to your own conclusion. I'm gonna let you know what I think about it. I'm really uncomfortable talking about this right now, but right now I don't want people to think I'm looking for an internet point trying to drag down a large creator. However, I gained absolutely nothing from this situation. I hope that situation ends in a positive way for those people who may have been hurt or made uncomfortable by Anthony. Currently, Heavenly, the guy getting accused, his name is Heavily Controller. Heavenly is getting exposed for sexually harassing girls and fans. I didn't ever want to talk about this and just not sweep it under the rug because I was scared, and I still am because I know that his fans will harass me. It will not have been the first time. When I first met Anthony in 2019, I had just started my journey as a cosplayer. I was 18 years old, about to turn 19. I had seen Anthony follow me on Twitter on my now deleted account, Little Etchy Girl. Freaked out about it. At the exact moment he followed me, I was streaming on Twitch and I had freaked out because one of my favorite creators had followed me. And here's a little video of her reacting to him following her to show, she fuck with this nigga.
Oh wait, I think I remember you.
I'll play that game.
Yes, I'm
Yeah.
fairly certain I remember you.
I think that's what she plays like for the most part, but nobody cares. And for one, shit streaming, by the way. Like, you just on your fucking phone.
I mean, she's a girl, so she gets away with it.
You're kidding me right now. You're joking.
Whatever, we ain't gotta go too deep into it.
Please, because you're torturing me.
I know. So she's been a fan of Heavenly's content, and he followed her on Twitter, and she was very excited about it. Directly after this, Anthony and I began a friendship that was extremely flirtatious. Remember this, extremely flirtatious. At the time, I was in a complicated and volatile relationship with my current boyfriend. I did explain.
Maybe you was in a complicated, volatile relationship with your boyfriend because you was flirting with other guys on the low, and he knew.
I did explain to Heavenly my situation with my boyfriend, and regardless, Heavenly and I were meant to meet the following November for Anime New York City. I would be working my own booth for the first time outside of Miami. I was obviously excited for this and felt special knowing that someone I looked up to a lot was giving me the time of day and asking to see me in person. He didn't make me feel like just a fan. Okay. When the time came, I landed in New York and spoke with Anthony. Most of the time I was there. I invited Anthony over to my, make sure I'm thinking. Okay. I invited Anthony over to my Airbnb with my mother and my good friend Joy. We all three hung out and played Smash and drank a bit of wine. Anthony would occasionally put his hands on me and caress me, and me being nervous, I just kept quiet and would occasionally get out the couch and offer food or just pretend to grab something from my bedroom in the Airbnb. Eventually, Heavenly left, and so did Joy. I have included screenshots of Joy's POV in the thread under my original tweet. The next day, Heavenly invited only me to go to his Airbnb and hang out with him and his friends. I didn't tell him, but I brought Joy and my longtime friend Desi with me to put space between us because he was heavily flirting with me and trying to put his hands on me. I told him many times that I had a boyfriend, although our relationship was rocky, and that I wasn't interested in being his girlfriend or having anything with him because I was working things out and trying to create a boundary that I felt shouldn't have been crossed out of respect for myself and my on-again, off-again boyfriend. Exactly. Keep it cool. Bring it back. As I said, I did occasionally be cheeky toward him because I was in a complicated relationship, but never really fanned that flame to the point I would be severely betraying my relationship. Keep it cool. Regardless, I wanted to be friends with Heavenly because I looked up to him and wanted to be involved in his life and have a relationship with him, whether it was platonic or not. The night was just, the night we all hung out, he was upset with me for bringing my friends and either ignored them or mistreated them. If I didn't bring my friends, it would have just been me and a bunch of guys with Alice being there who was already drunk when I arrived. Alice is a woman. Well, obviously, but it was Heavenly, Long Beach Griffey, Alice, and some other guys whose names I can't remember. I was 18 at the time. I didn't like to drink so much. However, everyone was drinking, and he and his friends cheered for me to chug a bottle of Sunny D with vodka that they made. They told me to go home if I wasn't going to drink with them. So I drank it, wanted to spend time with all of them and enjoy my 19th birthday in a way I thought would impress Heavenly and his friends. Remember, I was 18 years old. These people
was 19. She just said she was 19.
Yeah, to enjoy my 19th birthday, whatever. These people are all in their mid to late 20s. After doing this, Anthony and I took a photo together, and he posted it on Instagram. And I wanted his Instagram, but this is unrelated. I wanted his Instagram, by the way. There was mad pictures of women on there. All them shits are gone now. He cleaned up. Of course, his fans immediately began insulting me, telling me that I resemble ugly characters in anime or calling me a straight-up man.
Hey.
They also encouraged a relationship between us and continued to say that I was part of his harem now. I think harem is a gaggle of women. I went to the bathroom. When I came out, everyone was gone. The front door was open, and I could hear everyone downstairs getting ready to leave in the Uber to the club. So I went to the living room to get my phone and text my mom that I was heading to the club already. When I went to grab my phone, Anthony, who was hidden behind the wall outside of the view from the bathroom, snuck into a corner and grabbed me by my waist and held me against his body and was talking down to me about how bad he wanted me and how he wanted to have a quickie. I kept trying to get away from him, but he started to kiss my face and he tried to kiss my mouth, but I pushed him away, grabbed my phone. I had multiple missed calls and texts from Joey, who was waiting outside for me. I think Joey's gay. So he's like the gay friend.
Of course he is.
The front door of the building has a buzzer, so he couldn't come upstairs to get me or see what was going on. Right after the incident, Daisy was waiting for me in the hallway outside of the unit's front door. We took a photo together, and I saw her off. Heavenly followed me out and kept asking that I leave with him instead of Joey. I told him I came with Joey, so it's only right I don't leave without him. So I and Joey left for the club. I didn't say anything. However, Joey said a few things about what he remembered from the night, including the thread below the original tweet. We went to the club, and Anthony bought me about 2 or 3 drinks, and I quickly became drunk. There are videos of me stumbling around and sitting on the couch with Joey, Anthony, and Alice. Alice was super drunk as well. He kept grinding on me and dancing on me as we were sitting. There were about 6 or 7 people recording this on their phones, and suddenly Alice sat on me and made out with me without my consent. I'm genuinely surprised that none of these videos have surfaced without my knowledge. I'm already expecting the influx of hate from Anthony's friends as well as his fan base, but I'm ready to face this with the support of my boyfriend, my friends, and girls that have been affected by Anthony and his friends. I don't know if this is a conscious thing they do, but other girls mention how he invites them to parties or gets together with his friends and eventually leaves them two alone, which is exactly what happened to me. From the beginning, Heavenly kept telling people I was joining his harem and that he owned me when I was literally just a fan. I didn't talk about this ever because if someone were to look in this situation from the outside, the automatic assumption would be that I cheated on my boyfriend or was just being a hoe. I only gained the courage to talk about that weekend because a friend of mine shared her experience with Anthony. Okay. What are your thoughts so far?
So far, she obviously got caught by her boyfriend. Now she's trying to clean it up. That's what I think. I think she got caught by her boyfriend trying to clean up. You can't say that you had a heavily flirtatious. What's called when you say heavily flirtatious, bitches like to use words to kind of like extremely flirtatious. Excuse me, bitches kind of like to use words sometimes that kind of absolves them. Mm-hmm. Be like, I was just playing because my on again, off again boyfriend. Well, why are you flirting with another nigga if you have a boyfriend? That's number one. Mm-hmm. Number two, all right, like the nigga grabbing and trying to smash, I can see that.
For sure.
I can definitely see that.
For sure. I'm not going to absolve him of none of that. That shit is
but
wild.
A bunch of this shit is she could have not drank. Personal accountability, by the way, she has none of it. None of it. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. She has no personal accountability. It's always his fault.
What did she say? Remember, I was 18-year-old and these people are all in their 20s. What does that have to do with you drinking?
But line before, wanting to spend time with all of them and enjoy my 19th birthday in a way that would impress Heavenly and his friends.
No, I believe this happened. You never believe.
No, I'm not saying that none of this shit happened. But I'm saying if she going like he's a young nigga, not to say that it's right, but we gotta automatically believe everything she's saying. Is what I'm saying.
I believe that the shit probably did play out for the most part how she said it did. I just don't like for her to. She said she has an on again, off again boyfriend or whatever. She was extremely flirtatious with the nigga. And when he tried to reciprocate that shit, then she's like, "Oh, I'm working shit out with my boyfriend now." So
yeah, it's
so,
like
so now I don't want to flirt with you no more.
I used to tell my little bro back in the day. I would say, I would never go to a chick's house unless I got confirmation. Now, we gonna be doing what you talking about. We gonna be doing because I'm not finna. Georgia's a big ass place, and bitches live far. You know what I'm saying? She was young and dumb. That's not. Naivety is not a good defense. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta get confirmation. So she's sitting on this big shit. She hanging out with this nigga. Like, you don't be flirtatious if you have a boyfriend. You know what I'm saying? The fuck is wrong with her? And I'm looking at it like this as a man. Like, you can fuck this nigga up. When did this shit happen?
2 years ago.
So she felt uncomfortable 3 times through this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Still went to the club with him. Still went to the club.
And this is something
You don't gotta not automatically believe it, but you don't have to automatically believe it. Yeah. You don't always have to believe because these bitches be lying sometimes.
And I'm not even here to say that this shit didn't happen. I'm just saying we're gonna get into what Long Beach Griffey said too, and I agree with what Griffey said, but I think he just worded it in a fucked up way.
I'm not. It's just like me with the valet, and why the GM asked me. There's 2 sides to the story, and there's the truth. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I'm not gonna automatically believe it. I'm not gonna automatically not believe it. I'm sitting in the middle, like, let's see what happens.
Yeah, I'm waiting to see what he got to say, and I got his response to everything after this, and we'll see what y'all got to say about it afterward. Because he was accused by like 2 or 3. He was accused by like 3 different women, and
y'all gotta understand now, whether y'all like it or not. Now is the time. If one thing happens, is a bunch of bitches gonna pile on just for clout.
Yeah,
and that's a fact. That y'all can think whatever the fuck y'all want about that. That's a fact. Motherfuckers are gonna pile on you for clout.
Yeah, but I will say that a lot of his quote unquote friends, I'm gonna call them associates, have come out and say that like, yeah, Anthony does. He's basically a nigga that has 0 game. From what, and this is from niggas talking about him, like people that know him. That's like, this nigga has no game, and he's very bad at picking up on social cues. Like, he doesn't know when a woman wants him or not. So this nigga is basically always on 10. Whether he knows a woman wants him or not, he's kind of always on 10, and he just doesn't know any better.
He's a geek.
So, the same way that she can claim naivete, whatever, kind of say, does he get a pass for not knowing social cues, or does he get condemned?
Especially if he's so if you want to say that she was young and dumb, he was young. How old is he now?
Maybe 27.
He's 27, so then he was 25, so he's full of piss and vinegar.
He's being accused. What you think he's being accused? What you think he's gonna say? He's gonna deny. Come on now.
So,
but there's a lot that went into this. It wasn't just this happened. I don't have this because he deleted it. He originally did a live stream immediately after this shit happened, and he was very emotional with it. He was just saying, because the thing about this, for the multiple women that came out and accused him, one woman accused him of like the R word. Another one was his ex that basically just shit on him and didn't really add nothing to the situation.
Saw opportunity to shit on that man. So she saw opportunity, she took it. Clout.
Yeah, so she basically shit on him just to shit on him for the most part, because she didn't add nothing to the conversation. Like, they broke up years ago, and she just came out and just like, yeah, I remember when we were together, he did this, and this, but I never told him that I felt this way about him. We just broke up, and then now I'm coming out years later to tell y'all shit about it. But okay, so this happened, and then I saw this on Twitter. This is her, still Kimmy. So somebody asked her, was that because of the situation with your boyfriend at the time? If you were having problems with your boyfriend, what made you think it was a good idea to pursue a flirtatious relationship with an older man who's over 21? At 18, you weren't able to see anything wrong with that. It was, I think that age gaps over 18 aren't inherently predatory. My boyfriend is over 21. So I don't know why she kept trying to reiterate so hard. Remember, I was 18 at the time. So she knows what she's doing.
She's 19 if you want to be real about it.
I wanted to be around him, period. That's what I was saying. I wanted to be with him if I broke up with my boyfriend.
So basically she was selling this nigga wolf tickets. She having problems with her boyfriend, so she's talking to this nigga, getting hot in the loins. You know what I'm saying? She's getting hot in the loins for this nigga But then probably when she flew to New York, it was when she flew to New York, she was probably on good terms with her boyfriend, which made her act funny. And this nigga like, yo, what the fuck? I was getting some pussy.
I was like, okay, I got you. From observing what you said, Heavenly was initially a rebound just in case you and your boyfriend didn't work out. Pretty much.
Wolf tickets. So she was selling this nigga wolf tickets. And now she want to act, come on, fam. Let's be real. She probably leaving shit out. Like if you was extremely flirtatious in the DM, leak some of the DMs. Since you want to leak so-and-so's point of view, all this other shit, leak the DMs. See what let's see what y'all was really talking about in the DMs.
Yeah. So that happened. So she basically was just using that. She was flirting with him because she was on bad terms with her boyfriend. Like you say, she got it together, or they got everything together. So then she was like, "Oh, I can't. I want to create a boundary because I'm working stuff out with my boyfriend."
That tweet.
Heavenly was still on that type of time, and she said, "I'm not going to defend him, grinding all up on her, whatever. That was nasty." But at the same time, she sold him a dream.
That tweet in the middle. Who was Heavenly Controller? Legit, what I thought to myself when you started telling me about this.
Yeah, because nobody knows who this nigga is. I didn't know who this nigga was until Long Beach Griffin came into it. Now I'm only going through this shit because I just want y'all to have all the pieces before I get into, because I really don't give a fuck about this nigga. I don't care about this situation because it's everything that birthed from this situation that's really pissing me off. So when this shit first popped off, the same day this shit happened, Heavily Controller did a live stream. Supposedly Long Beach Griffey called this nigga while he was doing the live stream and told him turn that shit off. Like, because he was saying a bunch of shit that niggas could flip on him. So he was saying, okay, I will admit I did this, and this. Just big within the anime market.
Well, not everybody's like me. And then not everybody's like me. And that's because you're not finna get me with no kind of charges. Fuck that.
Like, he definitely seemed like a nigga that was feeling himself.
And I'm gonna tell you right now, I get bitches. So
yeah. But so
come on.
What was I just saying? Oh, yeah, Long Beach Groovy supposedly called this nigga, told him turn the fucking live stream off because you're saying a bunch of shit that niggas can flip on you. Cause he was like, yeah, I will admit to the shit that I did do. Like I did kind of get on her and shit like that. And if I made her feel uncomfortable, that's my bad. But I definitely never raped nobody. I didn't do this, that, and the third. And for him to, once you admit to something, it's over.
Floodgates, baby.
Once he admitted to being all up on her and admitting that he fucked up and doing that, open the floodgates. So now everybody's on this nigga. So you did sexually assault him, blah blah blah. He's like, fam. He's like, I read the room wrong. This basically just what he's saying. I read the room wrong. I thought it was go time. She wasn't with the shit. I fucked up. I apologize if I made her uncomfortable. Whoop de whoop. Long Beach Griffey said, fuck that. Turn the goddamn stream off. Only for Long Beach Griffey to do a stream his damn self. And this is why he fucked up and they threw this nigga into the shit.
Yep.
But fuck that. He inserted himself into the shit. Because granted, she mentioned him by name in her little twit longer shit.
Yeah.
But in a sense, this shit ain't really got nothing to do with him.
Shit, like $40? Goddamn.
So Long Beach Griffey, he did a little Twitter shit. It actually was a YouTube video of him doing the shit, but he deleted the actual video, so that's all that's left is the audio. Long Beach Griffey, first he did a skit talking about victim blaming and shit like that. Oh, that shit is actually, it's still up. No, I'm watching a 47-minute video.
Now you suck my dick on that.
So he put out a skit
consensually
that was talking about not believing all victims and shit like that. And folks like, yo, what the fuck is that about? But Long Beach Griffey always does shit like that. I remember when I told you, said, nigga, he always does shit like this.
Yeah.
This shit ain't nothing special.
I
said, no, my nigga, he did that for a reason. This one specifically is for a reason.
Yeah, because I remember I watched it and I was just like, huh.
Yeah.
Par?
Yeah. And then I went on his Twitter and like he back on his bullshit now. He's like, yeah, man, for my birthday coming up, I just want to have like a dick in my ass. Like he just be saying like wild shit. Right? So Long Beach Griffey is known for just saying like dumb shit, but he did a live stream the way he talked about the shit. So let's see what Griffey had to say about this.
The tweet fleets or whatever was going on. I read those. You know what I'm saying? I was in Anime NYC.
We gonna get into
like
it.
She mentioned, like Kim mentioned, she was going through stuff with her boyfriend. Heavenly and her were heavily flirting. Heavily. Those two were heavily flirting. I'm talking about like let me tell you, it was to a point. It was to a point, and I was absolutely cerebral. It was to a point where I thought that they were actually like talking. I thought they were actually like talking. I'm like, okay, that shit, okay, whatever the case may be, right? So just giving off that vibe, like, oh yeah, like she mentioned, and you can read the tweet fleet again, as she mentioned, heavily. They were heavily flirted.
We get it.
Yeah.
Just like, okay, yeah, he was like the situation set in the bathroom.
And I'm gonna say this nigga right here. I gotta talk about this nigga specifically.
He a whole ass nigga.
Dickhead.
You know that didn't happen that way. If that's how you believe it, I get it.
I'm gonna say what he said about the bathroom shit. He said that's how she was drunk. So whatever second party tells her,
like he assaulted you.
So that's kind of what happened with the Minicon shit. We gonna talk about that shit.
But you
stop fucking playing, Kim. That's fucked up. That's fucked up.
I didn't pause. The nigga just took a long ass.
Oh yeah, I know. I'm like, damn,
nigga. I don't give
I'm
a
trying to do a
fuck
show
about
here.
me and Heavenly being cool or whatever the fuck, because I already pressed him about it. We already talked about it. And I'm so upset with him. I'm so disappointed. But if we're gonna address this shit, we're gonna be 100%. Niggas know me, know that I'm not with the fuck around. Niggas know whatever I say, that shit is valid because my words hold weight. Kim, if you were in here, you fucking know how shit went down that night. You know how you were towards Heavenly. Y'all know how y'all both were towards each other. Yes, of course. My first thought when it comes to sexual assault is believe women. All the time.
I mean, nigga.
100%, 1,000%. But when you make these allegations, you don't understand. I mean to fuck Heavenly. Any victims, but I want to provide perspective because that shit is out of fucking line.
He can make sure his thoughts are straight.
She was coming to fuck Heavenly. She was coming to fuck Heavenly. She can't show the message. She can't even prove the message. You know, she deleted the message. She can't prove what happened in that message because if she had proof, her whole shit would be fucked, debunked. Same situation. Heavily flirting. Heavily fucking flirting. Heavily. And once again, I don't give a fuck who feel any way about this shit.
Oh, he about to start crying.
Heavily, bro.
Oh.
So if I'm Heavenly, if I'm Anthony, and I can't pick up on social cues, and I already have the expectations that I'm going to get some pussy. That's the mindset that I have. Heavenly is going to explain that situation a little bit more. But she claimed that she got molested? That is the, and that's bullshit. And that's bullshit. I'm not saying that Heavenly does not know boundaries because he doesn't understand boundaries. Heavenly doesn't understand boundaries. At all. At all. Heavenly lacks the social cues to understand boundaries. It does not justify how those women felt. But I'm going to say this, and y'all not going to want to hear it, but let's hold victims accountable that do not verbally tell men no.
It's where he fucked up.
Let's hold women accountable
he fucked up twice.
who do not verbally tell men
come on, dog.
no. If you lack social cues and you don't pick up on body language, listen, because this is Twitter and you bitches don't be listening. If you lack social cues.
This nigga's fumbling the bag.
Yeah.
And you
like
can't.
Everything he said the rest of this shit really don't matter. Well, he starts crying at a certain point, so that's pretty funny. But
Like a little bitch.
he it was an emotional response. Like he was pissed and he tried to defend his homie while also shitting on his homie at the same time.
Threw that nigga under the
Like I
bus.
said, he was. I don't like because at the time that this shit happened, Heavenly tried to explain himself, and Long Beach told him to shut that shit down. So he literally told him to stop talking so he could talk for him. And it's hard for niggas, like, it's hard to believe this nigga, like, Long Beach is defending him, but Heavenly's not even defending himself. Like, in the stream, he was like, I won't deny that I did that shit. Like, I fucked up. Like, my bad. But this nigga's not defending himself, but Long Beach is defending him. So it's like, it's already like, Long Beach, why are you defending this nigga when he's not even sticking up for himself?
It's because it's his boy.
Yeah. We don't get into that.
No.
We don't go there. So they said that's the only reason him saying that statement of we need to hold victims accountable that refuse to tell men no. That is a wild statement to say. And he fucked up, and I feel like he just said it in a very fucked up way. I know women at my job currently that's in like their 30s and 40s that can say to me, this nigga came up to me and was saying a whole bunch of crazy shit, and I don't like talking to him. I was like, okay, so don't talk to him no more. But he doesn't bother me that much. And they'll just keep talking to the nigga, knowing that the nigga makes us uncomfortable. Backwards to me. Don't understand it. Seems to be a common thing. But at the end of the day, your decision is your decision. He sounded too emotional. I'm not even gonna lie. I didn't listen to any of that. Turned it right on out. Tuned it right on out. He was emotional. This is the same day that shit happened. This is his boy. Long Beach is the only nigga that stood up for his nigga. That's the reason why the thumbnail is the way it is. This is your man, and I'm gonna stick beside him. I know you caught that reference, Jelly. She be on TikTok. I know she know. So Long Beach is the only nigga that rode for his mans, even though he really shouldn't have, honestly. Because he, like I said, he literally had nothing to do with this shit. And now him saying that wild shit put him in the mix.
All he had to do was say, hey, I was there that night. It didn't really go like that. And that was it. But yeah,
That's all he had to do.
this nigga Heavenly be fucking up, dog. Like, that's that nerd shit, though.
It is. And LTG said some shit that
I ain't watched that video.
You know, I don't watch the whole thing, but it was like bits and pieces. And he said, no, it wasn't LTG. It was this nigga Afro. Afro, for one, he's publicly stated, me and Heavenly not even that cool. We really associates. So why are you speaking on the matter?
That's facts.
Right. So he came out and was like, yeah, you know, people say that we close or whatever. Like, we not really that cool. I might hit this nigga up once a year. But most of the time when I hit this nigga up, he always be on weird time talking about women and shit. And I be trying to tell this nigga, yo, don't do that. But whatever. And then he was like, he said, what niggas need to stop doing is stop taking this YouTube shit into real life. If you're going to approach a woman, stop approaching women as Heavenly. Approach women as Anthony. Like, stop coming at them with this YouTube big boss man type shit, because now you're trying to like power play on women with a persona that's not really you. Like, you trying to boss up on women when you know that's not who you are in real life. So you're coming in there on this high horse that you really shouldn't be on. In real life, you're a loser. You're a lame. Like, this is what he was saying. Like, in real life, like you're not that saucy, my guy. So why are you trying to like act like you're the sauciest nigga? Like, stop approaching women with the mentality of I'm in my YouTube persona. Like, you shouldn't even do that shit. And I agree. Separate that shit. If she wanna approach you because you're Heavenly, cool. But you say, hey, my name is Anthony. Don't say my name is Heavenly if you coming on there on bull already. So this nigga was too big for his britches, and it sounds like how everybody talks about this nigga. He been too big for his britches for a while, and niggas have been saying stop doing that, and he's been doing this shit, right? So, so now we're gonna branch out, and I'm gonna go back to that tweet about this, right? A statement. Let me ask you some of this shit. I'm gonna go back to this. Is this the Metacon shit? Oh, this is Heavenly response. Okay, cool. So now it's become a shit show of everybody that Heavenly is cool with, if y'all niggas ain't speaking on this shit, y'all niggas support sexual SA. All y'all niggas is bad. A statement isn't needed because your silence tell us already where you stand. Your complacency and enabling of these men for years shows you where you stand. And she's calling out all the fucking the niggas that he's cool with.
It's
niggas,
a dude, by the way.
Huh?
It's a dude.
Where?
This motherfucker right here.
This?
Yep.
Don't even care.
Afro-Indigenous harem protagonist. They, them, Virgo, Sag, business collab inquiries. Call me at.
I don't get that many followers.
Oh, probably from this shit.
Maybe. But
how many likes does it have? I'm gonna say probably nope.
Has nothing to do with this. Probably been speaking bull for a while. So this motherfucker goes, nah, leave K the fuck out. Leave all these niggas the fuck out of it. They don't have shit to do with this. Like, why are you tagging niggas in shit that doesn't do nothing to do? That's just like saying, okay, let's say you be on Wild Time, right? You just niggas know that we cool. So let's just say you be on Wild Time. You say some crazy shit. Like, be like, what the fuck? Don't say that, right? Don't say that. Simone Biles looks like a fun fuck.
I don't see what's wrong.
I don't care. We ain't. Stop taking it personal. I'm just reminiscing on old shit, right?
I'm saying, all right.
So let's say you say that shit like, B, what the fuck? Don't say that. That shit is crazy for you to say that. It's like, what do you mean? It is a wild tweet, Ken. So, I check you. B, stop saying that. You shouldn't say shit like that. Shit like that is crazy to say, and it's harmful or whatever the case may be. I check you on it. You be like, all right, whatever. You continue this activity, right? I say, fuck it. I'm not gonna talk to you no more. The podcast is done. That is not gonna stop you from going and raping and SA-ing a woman. If you was gonna do the shit, my nigga, you gonna do that shit whether these niggas make statements or not. That's not gonna prevent shit from happening. That's not gonna stop shit from happening, and it's not gonna add nothing to the scenario. You just trying to tag niggas in this so you can get some little clout and whatever. They don't have shit to do with this. Heavenly, you didn't even tag Long Beach.
Nah, well, she put the video Long Beach calling, FaceTiming everybody.
She ain't put. I don't know why she put Heavenly in this. She put Long Beach calling all these anyway. Right. So go on to say, Heavenly, Griffey, and Minicon have been shown they sexualized, don't respect and demean women. I've only really seen that with Minicon. Don't really know shit about Heavenly, and Griffey never has a woman in his video. She just puts a wig on, so don't know what she's talking about.
And he just had a kid.
So the call for accountability to the men around them, for me, comes from the fact that these cis-het men enable each other and do not
Appreciate
hold
it.
Huh?
No, I'm saying.
Comes from the fact that cis-het men enable each other and do not hold each other accountable, even in the face of abuse, and it's sick. I don't need them to come out with a statement because it's going to be emptiness. So why the fuck would you ask them to come out with a statement if you're automatically not going to believe them? Frame one. Like I've said before, if you truly stood against sexual assault, you would have been said that immediately. Cis-het men protect abusers within their circle. Side with them, blame victims, choose to stay silent, enable the bullshit, and it's gross and should not be allowed to continue. So the first thing I see when I read this, what the fuck is a cis-het man? Googled it. It's 2 parts. Cis. In order to be cis, that means we would be considered cis men. We were born men and we identify as men. Het just means heterosexual. So if you were born a man, identify as a man, and we are attracted to women, you're a cis-het man, right? So whatever. Like, they're just making bullshit up per usual, right? So the call for accountability to the men around them come from the fact that men enable each other and do not hold each other accountable, even in the face of abuse. Like,
yo, the fuck she come up with that shit though? Who came up with that?
What, cis-het?
Yeah. Yo, these niggas
You know that shit is new. You know it's new. We've been through this. They make shit up, and that shit just probably popped up in the last year or so. It's fucking new.
Both cisgender and heterosexual.
Yeah,
so a regular. So basically, you're just a regular nigga.
2013. Huh. Never heard of that shit until that tweet. Anyways,
I would have gone my whole life.
What is cis? Cis-het is to be cisgender means you were born that gender and you identify as that gender. If you were born a man, identify as a man. You're born a woman, identify as a woman. You're cisgender. Het just means heterosexual.
You mean a regular person?
Yeah. Not gay. Straight. So I don't need them to come out with a statement because it's going to be emptiness. If you truly stood against sexual assault, you would have been said that immediately. I don't know what type of world this motherfucker lives in to
This
the fact
one.
to where you automatically assume that niggas are standing against that niggas support sexual assault until they say otherwise.
I'm not gonna listen to somebody who doesn't have their actual fucking face as a go to his shit. Go to his medium. Let's see if he has anything about him in his medium. Let's see if he has anything. He all this shit. Izzy Kento. Let's see. Wait, go back up. Go down a little bit. Go down. Go down right there. It's over for me. He finally got a good heart. That never became my newest addition. Your newest addition to what? Are you glorifying someone?
You know, people like this is more or less a fucking meme shit. That's all this motherfucker gonna do is just post mad memes and their face will never be on this. Is that them?
Is that them?
I'm like, maybe.
And that nigga is a boy.
Maybe. Yeah, that's them.
Is them?
Mm-hmm. You even identified them as them. Right? Anyway.
I didn't say them. I said them.
But yeah. So you're calling people out and you're telling them you're basically calling niggas out to say something about the shit, and then you're saying I don't need to come out with a statement because it's going to be an emptiness.
Yep.
This motherfucker, just like you said earlier, it's not innocent until proven guilty. It's guilty until proven innocent.
Facts.
This motherfucker thinks that because this nigga don't say nothing, that automatically means they support SA. The general consensus of the planet is we're not okay with that shit happening.
Yeah.
Niggas aren't just out here being okay with SA.
Nah,
I don't know.
My shit that I talk, you can't be orange bitches. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on. Q called me.
Yeah. But the much shit that I talk, you can't be out here orange bitches or essaying them. But you can't be sitting here talking about just because the nigga didn't say something. They were saying the same thing with Jussie Smollett. You know what I mean? But fucking when that motherfucker did his thing, everybody was like, yo, some people want coming behind this nigga and nothing like that. And come and find out this nigga was lying. Nigga like Dave Chappelle said this nigga was clearly lying. You know what I'm saying? So you want to get all the facts before you just jump on the train.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Sis said men protect abusers within their circle, side with them, blame victim, choose to stay silent. In the scenario that I just named, even if I call this nigga out and do everything under the sun, that can't really stop shit at the end of the day. Words gonna do so much. Like, you want me to report this much? What do you want me to do? What the fuck do you want these niggas to do? What do you want them to do?
Some niggas is gonna be some niggas.
You know? Oh, boy, I forgot about this motherfucker right here. Look. Forgot about this mother.
Oh,
we don't got to.
We can't go on her page anyway because we'll get fucked up.
Yeah,
but
we're gonna. So this person says, "Why do y'all want friends to publicly admonish their bro on Twitter of all places? He is obviously a phone call away, and they can handle that behind closed doors." She says, "Because they are all in the public eye, and it's a public situation. Handling it behind closed doors does nothing. It doesn't hold them accountable and enables them further. That's a fucking lie."
She wants them to hang them publicly. You got to be part of our lynch mob, baby. You got to be part of our lynch mob. That's what she want.
And I got to find that thing that I had sent you that person had said. Hold on. Something about people being on a moral high ground and don't really give a fuck about justice.
Yeah.
Let me see. I think it was this. Oh, I saw this thing that said, some of y'all are really malicious, hateful people. Some of you really don't want accountability and are using it as an excuse to have a moral high ground and attack and demonize people. I think that's evil and not at all what the focus of accountability should be. I think that's what these motherfuckers is on. Because she said this shit, and the name speaks for itself. His little nasty ass slut. Demon Time.
Oh, 100% demon time.
She's the only fan. Lily can't even go on her page because the pinned tweet is insane. So we would get banned if we go on her page, frame one.
Frame one.
So she's like, she's not living her life the most positive way she could. So she want to put somebody else down to make herself feel better about it. So I can say that, you know. I feel like their silence shows us a little more than them making statements. They can say they don't condone anything they did and name drop, but it wouldn't do anything. To be honest, I feel like their silence is more powerful because it's hard to think your friend did something terrible. They're very much active on Twitter, but refusing to say shit. They don't have to. It isn't their business, and their friendship doesn't need to be public. If they're still associating with the creeps in a month time or some shit, then call them out. But their private friendship is none of their business.
I'm gonna be real with you. So my friend did something crazy, and I'm not about to be. I'm gonna wait.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna come out and say nothing. You know what I mean?
yeah.
I mean that's real. This because it's your friends. You're gonna ride for your friends. The nigga was wrong, but like yo, fam. Chill.
And one of the niggas that they tagged runs the convention, and they banned this nigga.
Yeah.
So DreamCon does not condone sexual assault or any form of misconduct.
SA, my
nor do
nigga.
we find this to be a joking matter, huh?
SA.
Harassment.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever. Why would people need to address it publicly? To satisfy you? It's
Exactly.
a private situation which they aren't involved in, where they can clearly discuss this behind closed doors. These people have lives, not everything, especially this, should be on the internet to satisfy.
It's because they're not part of the lynch mob. You got to be on our side. There's no way. You got to be on our side because our side is right. Our side is right. You got to be on our side. You got to do what we say, nigga. You got to do what we say. Why you ain't say nothing about your friend? You know what I mean? Because I guarantee you, if she comes back and she backtracks this whole story, but like, listen, man, there's some shit that I left out and you blah, blah, blah. They still going to be like, this nigga was on some wild shit. But they're not going to be as heavy. They'll be fucking tagging all these other niggas. This nigga Caleb probably wasn't even in New York.
This take is definitely not insane and irrational. They're definitely complicit despite having literally nothing to do with it and minding their own damn business.
Let's get sarcastic.
I hope you kings pursue legal actions for defamation of character, as you fucking should, nigga. 70%.
Not this. No, not that nigga. Anybody but that nigga.
No, sir. No, sir. But yeah. So they literally, it's like now, it's become like a fucking thing of them. Now it's turned from heavily controller to now everybody's shitting on Long Beach Griffey. Now everybody's shitting on all these other niggas that have nothing to do with it because they not saying shit about it. Y'all don't even know if these niggas is cool. They posted this video of Long Beach Griffey calling all these niggas, and this video is how old is this? This video is from
April 29th.
That was 4 months ago. You don't know if all these niggas are still cool, and it's not even Heavenly the one that's calling niggas. It's Griffey. So why you should?
I'm telling you right now,
if
some
Heavenly
people
is cool with these niggas.
Some people are super unhappy with their life. There you go, right there.
Yeah, these two niggas are cool, but Heavenly's not the one calling niggas Griffey.
Some people are super unhappy with their lives, so when they see something going, it makes them feel better to pile on and make other people like fuck that. It makes them feel better because they behind closed doors, they're doing crazy shit. They don't even got their goddamn face in the AV.
Yeah, got this man mixed up in something he didn't know shit about.
I'm gonna say this.
I know that homies know, but the fact that you want niggas to say something and it's not gonna be good enough because somebody did say something.
It's never fucking good enough. I'm gonna tell you right now. Let's see your DMs on what y'all got to talk about. Since y'all niggas live the straight and narrow so fucking hard, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everybody, all these niggas that be claiming, yo, go get these niggas live the straight and narrow so fucking hard, right? So let me see your DMs. Let me see your private text messages, motherfucker. Since y'all live the straight and narrow so fucking hard, fuck out of here, man.
So, King Vader, I don't know if anybody knows who this nigga is. He makes a lot of content. King Vader is on the up and up. This nigga got a Netflix deal and all this other shit. So this nigga ain't got time to be caught up in no bullshit and get his bag fucked up. So he's the only one that's actually come out with like a actual like statement against the shit. Everybody else kind of minding their own fucking business. King Vader says, like most of you, I have recently been made aware of several allegations regarding certain creators. I want to be clear. I do not condone sexual assault. I take it very seriously, and I support and encourage all victims of sexual assault, sexual abuse to feel safe when speaking out. I stand with the survivors, and I know I was going to say SA, we in the game by now, my nigga. With the survivors of sexual assault and believe all allegations should be taken seriously, and those who are responsible deserve to be held fully accountable for their actions, regardless of any past association with any individuals. My silence does not equal complicity, nor does it mean I condone these behaviors. I understand that this is a difficult conversation to have, but I encourage all other creators to speak out on their platforms. I took time with this because I want to do more than just tap and unfollow and create distance between these individuals and in real life. Now, out of all these niggas that make content, King Vader probably got the most to lose. Because this nigga is the one that seems to be in talks with like real deal like acting studios and shit like that. This nigga King Vader is on the up and up. I've been from rags to rich because this nigga's that used to have some shit quality ass videos, but this nigga is making some fire now.
I mean, someone said they're all the same, but they're still entertaining.
Yes, you know. And you got two. So King Vader didn't name Heavenly, and he didn't name Heavenly. He didn't name Minicon. Heavenly and Minicon are the only two niggas that should be discussed. Niggas still keep trying to talk about fucking Griffey like he did something. Griffey just had a horrible take, and he should shut the fuck up. That's all he did.
He didn't read the room well, but he's a dork, so you can kind of see that happening.
You've got too many people in the replies asking who for you not to be straightforward and name names. Make it clear or the accountability doesn't work. We already know who he's talking about. This has been going on for several days now, so why do y'all need him to say it? Why make a statement and not fully address who you're referring to name names so people can be fully aware of the situation?
And look at this fucking bitch's name. Look at this bitch's name. It's these motherfuckers that are never happy. You know, look at this shit.
Following 3,000 with 500 followers. Anyways.
You know what I'm saying? Weed to numb my pain. Another unhappy person. Niggas are unhappy.
People need to be aware of the situation that's going on here. Let it be fully accountable for what they did. Because if he said who he was talking about, people go over there and spam them with hate and death messages and giving them attention, which is the opposite of what you're supposed to do. I get that, but people also deserve to know who these creators are so people can be wary. It's Heavenly Controller and the person defending him. See, no one's even talking about Minicon. I'm getting the Minicon. I never watched Heavenly Controller. I don't watch. So shut up. What the fuck even happened? Definitely outside the victim. I'm gonna need more proof and evidence of what she said. Check your stories. But yeah, so basically, there's a lot of people. I'm not going through all this shit. There's a lot of people saying that you barely saying something about it.
He don't got to say nothing about the situation. Listen, man, I don't fuck with niggas fucking with bitches. Like, I don't fuck with that shit.
Why are you so loud?
Is that me?
Be loud.
I'm loud.
Well, but yeah, so
I don't think I'm that loud, but whatever.
I'm trying to figure out how they coming at you about something you weren't even a part of to begin with, because he's seen with the group occasionally, even though we don't know the relation personally. People are demanding a response to a situation he wasn't a part of, which is not fair. So if he responded or not, they would still attack. At least he responded professionally. Exactly.
When is the tide going to turn to where these motherfuckers get called out? You know what I'm saying? For the shit that they do, for the shit that these motherfuckers always got a fucking opinion sitting there. Always want niggas to just be ruined. Because misery loves company. They just want these niggas to be ruined. If it's not the niggas that got something to do with it, who gives a shit if they're friends? Everybody got friends that do fucked up shit. Was that Long Beach Griffey's legs?
Who's skating?
What the fuck was that bottom half?
Don't care. What about the wrong shit? SB, you have been screaming ever since y'all started talking about the situation.
Maybe because I'm hyped up and I'm not turning my mic down. So get mixed.
So basically now they're at a point where they just throwing the axe at anybody that they can throw this shit at. And at this point, the shit has been so far removed from fucking Heavenly that niggas don't even give a fuck no more. Like they niggas is just making shit up. What you mean? Whatever. That does look kind of nuts now that I look at it. Let me see. I need to find his response. I need to talk about the Minicon guy because I had something. What that nigga? He retweeted the shit. So the whole time he been damn. He ain't got nothing to do with it either. But he's like he's been the neutral party. Like niggas fuck with him too. But I don't know if you fuck with Heaven like that. He posted this. Why's the other guy? You retweeting stuff like this is disappointing. Oh, they getting mad at him for retweeting Long Beach apology.
I mean, what is the man not supposed to apologize? What is the man like? He fucked up, and that's what I'm saying. Nothing's ever good enough for these people. You know what I mean? Nothing's ever good enough for these people. You do something, And it's never just like, all right, man. It's like, nah, nigga, they want blood, fam.
Yep.
They want literal blood. Metacon.
Then nigga literally changed my name to read my pen tweet. Full story. It says that he got accused too, and nobody is really paying this nigga no mind, which is fucking crazy to me. All right. So let's go to Long Beach. Long Beach apology. Long Beach backtracked so fucking hard.
I mean, he had to, because he probably listened to that and was like, ugh.
It was on his ass. So he apologized. After reflection of the events that transpired on Thursday, I sincerely want to apologize about the video I posted and the things I said about sexual assault. Do not condone sexual assault at all, and it wasn't my intention to invalidate or discredit victims of sexual assault, so I apologize to all victims of sexual assault. The video was disgusting, vile, and it was thoughtful, thoughtless, and selfish. I wasn't thinking about anyone else. I approached that situation terribly, and for that, I apologize. I made that video solely based off emotion about a situation I was dragged into. It doesn't justify my actions at the least, but I do make mistakes, and I'm holding myself accountable, educating myself, and still growing. I have removed myself from the situation and Anthony completely. Moving forward, I will now watch how I handle situations publicly and educate myself on sensitive issues I'm ignorant to. So whether or not that was from the heart, no one gives a fuck, fam. They don't give a fuck, right? Because he posted something and niggas was still shitting on him.
Does Caleb still follow Long Beach?
I don't follow Caleb on here. So
He's down. You just passed him.
Caleb?
Yep.
Where?
Right there.
I don't follow Long Beach either, so I wouldn't know.
Well, I just want to see if you follow Long Beach.
Is that what it's type?
Following. Go to following. Go to following.
Let's see. Yeah, he does.
Oh, nice.
Like I said, even if they really don't, they want niggas to turn their back on their bros so fucking hard, fam.
Yeah.
That's all they want niggas to do is turn their back on them. And this situation is kind of reminiscent of some shit that happened back in the day. I don't think you know who these niggas are.
I remember these niggas.
Okay. Dormtainment. To anybody who doesn't know, it's a group. It used to be a group of 6 niggas that were together back when I was in high school, like 2011, 2012. These niggas was making videos, doing hella numbers. Now, not so much, because content just don't hit the same no more. Originally, it was 6 niggas. This nigga right here got accused of sexual assault, booted this nigga out the group. Right? I don't remember if why even turn the tweet off. They're gonna ratio your ass in the quote retweets, So stop saying ratio. I don't remember if it was a mutual thing of them booting them out. Some with shit like this, it's 6 of y'all and you got one nigga in the group that's down bad. That shit could fuck it up for everybody else.
Nah, he had to go.
So this is from like a business perspective. I'm sure they might still be cool with the nigga, but they just like, yo,
he had to go.
There's nothing we can do. Our hands are tied. We can't stop the bag because you got fucked up.
You had to go. I understand that. I mean, I understand like riding for your friends, but
in a situation like this, there's nothing they could do. They literally their hands were tied. You gotta go.
Keep receipts. Yo, listen, y'all fuck with a bitch, no matter who she is, always have receipts. Always have receipts. And if they talking to you like crazy in a way, or like on a platform where shit gets deleted, like let's say I Snapchat or something like that, or if they say something to you and they just to protect yourself. This is just to protect yourself now. Don't talk to that chick no more. If she says shit to me, like I'm gonna fuck you, do this, that, and then she like deletes it from whatever chat you on, she doesn't like message that to you directly. Don't talk to that chick no more. She'll get you jammed up. And niggas, keep your fucking hands to yourself. Unless she tells you to slide 2 fingers in her.
What the fuck?
Was that too much?
No.
Oh.
Come on. That picture I saw. Tay got his ass beat.
He might have.
Tay Anderson.
This is new.
I don't know if this is him. Is this him? Hell no, that ain't him.
Oh.
I was about to say. It may not be enough. I don't think it was that widespread. But yeah, in a situation like this, where it's literally all these niggas make content as a group and niggas know us as a group, and one of the niggas of the group is down, cut our losses. Gotta move on. Business don't stop. in a situation like this where it's just we cool, but we don't have like no business ties, don't talk to me about this nigga.
Yeah.
Don't talk to me about this nigga. I'll handle this shit how I want this shit handled, my nigga. So we're going full circle with it because I'm gonna get to what Heavenly said about the situation later on, or in a second. This dude Minicon got accused of some shit, and I'll be honest, I immediately said this nigga did it, right? Because his content and a lot of dudes' content these days, I feel like any dude that bases their content around, okay, we gonna get one joke off, but here goes some titties or some ass, right? That's basically most of his content. It always had like a very attractive woman in it. Like his content is or he has a series, air quote series, where he pretends to be a gay guy trying to fuck the girl best friend.
Oh, that's him?
Yeah, that's him. That's him. So I'm like, okay, you do be around a lot of women a lot of the time in your videos. So I'm like, I mean, and you be trying to, your content is like, well, you be trying to sneak and smash being the gay best friend. You literally have a song called
Basically,
I'm
bro.
trying to fuck.
Yo.
So
I'm gonna be real with you, son.
what's up?
When that shit was, I was looking down, so I wasn't looking at the
I'm tryna
Kind of slap. Not gonna lie to you, but couldn't tell me this nigga didn't do it. Right?
I'm gonna say this. Nah, I'm gonna let you keep going. Never mind. I'll wait.
Okay. So based on shit like that, I'm like, damn, like I said, well, you know, you be around a lot of women, so it's very easy for them to try to pin some shit on this nigga. This nigga had receipts, and this nigga had his ass covered at most bases.
That's what you do.
This nigga was not bullshitting. This nigga came with what, and also what say if him was where he got accused of some shit at. There was cameras. They had cameras in the house. He said anything that you don't believe, go check the fucking camera. Stop playing with me. And if you can prove that I did something, show these niggas the video footage.
I'm gonna tell you right now, niggas like what you saying that got bitches all the time and what's called, he has to have shit like that because like you are immediately gonna believe that this nigga did something.
And I want to talk about that for just like a quick little sidebar. Like, I feel like a lot of people, well, it's mainly when they have different women in the videos all the time. Cause now I'm thinking this nigga on some Fresh and Fit type beat, right? Just like you always got different women in the video. Cause it's mad niggas that base their content around that. Like, if they said Big Jaw did something to a woman, would you believe it?
No. He's too much of a simp in his videos sometimes for me to believe that.
And I look at him like a old head. I think old heads know how to move different.
Yeah,
Like he's not on a young boy type of time where he need to smash.
I would say when you got different bitches in a video, they usually paying them or like, yo, you don't do this. Like, it's not like Fresh and Fit, like going into niggas like motherfuckers DMs talking about, yo, in order for you to fucking be in this video, you gotta let me. Which was wild, by the way, nigga. Like
we not talking about them niggas. Fuck them.
like what? But I would just say, why would you say that where you can get jammed up? Say it over the phone.
You know. But yeah, because it's a couple of niggas that do content like where they always have a woman in the video, but it be like the same woman. Like any video that Desi does, it's always that same little tiny girl when they be in the ghetto trash.
It used to be B Simone and and Kari. Whew, so bad.
Yeah, but they it's not that many. Right?
No,
and it's always like the same one that's always in the video.
No,
and who else? I don't know if you know this dude named Carrie Legacy.
Yeah,
yeah.
He always in there with the girl
that act crazy.
Yeah, she the nigga that the chick that be with Cornell sometimes. She always look like she got attitude.
Yeah.
Why don't you use one of the other tabs? You don't got never mind.
Because I don't need his shit.
I forgot what her name is.
I forgot what it was. I think it's like Dominique.
It's the chick. It's the no. Oh, you talking about Dominique? I was talking about the other chick. Yeah, this nigga bald as hell.
You know? Where you post that?
I think is it.
You move them shit to Reels, IGTV. Probably not IGTV.
You talk about the crazy girlfriend, the bitch with the fake titties, and
yeah.
She know who she remind me of?
Who?
She remind me of Kyla. Like the anger. See, shorty right there, Courtney Elise.
Her?
Yeah, no, in the middle, right there. Yep, she be in his and Cornell's videos too. But you talk about her right there.
Yeah, I'm talking about her. But it's always like the same women in rotation. So if they were kind of like, oh, you gonna have to maybe bleed something. When you have multiple women and like it's never the same woman in a video.
I'm gonna be real with you, son. He has to have him, John, all them have to have the same women because if you get a new bitch, you don't know if she's trash at acting or not. You know what I mean? So you gotta have it. What you call it? And plus, everybody keep it in the family, man. That's what I'm trying to do.
Yeah.
Keep it in the family.
So,
Oof.
and this is a
Let's
bit
get long.
too. I'm not gonna read his whole thing. I just want to let this nigga had his ducks in a row. I don't want to discredit any victims or SA, but I want to tell my truth. Right hand on the Bible, this is my truth. Let me start by saying I never had sex with that woman, and everything that we engaged in was verbally consensual. I do understand the reason why everyone on Twitter reacted the way they did, though. Honestly, I would have possibly done the same with the misinformation from the tweets. I've been silent, and this nigga did the right thing. I've been silent because my lawyer told me not to engage in what was going on anymore, and I went ghosted and ignored all the hate. Lawyer up. Lawyer the fuck up. As far as I know, all these niggas is getting the bag. So don't fucking hop on the internet saying some dumb shit. Get legal. Go see a lawyer up first.
You can put down the $2,500 retainer, nigga. Get this nigga in the whatchamacallit.
On Juneteenth 2021, before the party that the alleged incident happened today, I had to perform in a music show. Before my show, I thought to get. Okay, who cares? At one point in the night, Stacy's the one. Stacy, who I didn't know, randomly started calling me over to her, yelling, Minicon. 3 different people called me in the last few days, bringing up that situation. By the way, the only people I knew that lived there were whatever. I haven't heard anybody else, so I didn't know her, and I just looked it off because I thought I was tripping. But then my homegirl girl grabbed me, brought me over there because Stacy wanted to meet me. So Lily told me she'd seen me around before at a whatever pop up and knew of me from an old roommate. I don't know if this person's name because it just says EVC, and I don't know how the fuck to pronounce that. So I'm just gonna say E. So we exchanged some words. I told her she was cute, and then I went back to kick it with my niggas. The girl that accused her, like her story was so like fucking weird because she was like, I felt unsafe with him, so I went into a dark corner with him or something like that. Like, fucking weird, right?
Bitches
I was
are
told
goofy.
after the fact that backyard had cameras, so everything I'm saying should be on camera besides the kitchen and the living room. She kept asking me to get in the hot tub throughout the night, but I was good because that wasn't my vibe. So I went to play pong, perform my song, entertain girls, told Dan I wanted to see there, and talk shit about being upstairs. Around 2, 3 a.m., the time people were starting to leave, Stacey kept taking me in the shade under her roommate's room to talk to her. That was her homeboys that had told us a couple times to get out the shade. She kept arguing with them, telling them she was fine, but I ended up taking her to sit in the light where everyone could see us. One of the dudes claimed I tried to fight him. Trust me, if I wanted to fight you, we would have fought, buddy. E pulled up at 3 a.m. when the party was ending. We ended up chilling in the living room for a long time, and Heavenly was my ride. See, he was cool with this nigga, so it's easy to just dub them off together. He passed out on the couch during the party. This is important. Stacey went to her room mid-convo to change and get more comfortable so she could come back out and kick it. When she came back out, she asked me if I wanted to walk around with her. So we walked down the street for a minute or so. She told me that I had recently gotten a house broken into, so I was confused while we were outside. While we were about to head back, her roommate came out and got us. It's like 5 a.m. now. If anybody wanted me to leave or was bothered by me, they would have already kicked me out because the party had been over. That is the video footage that is clearly from when the party is over that they posted that she claims I was following her. Damn. We came back in, and I just chilled in the living room, and with E and her homegirl, I listened to them talk shit. Ironically, making SA claims on her that was saying she tried to take advantage of E when he used to be in that house group. I'm bringing this up because of how loosely they throw these terms around. They're making jokes about SA, and then they want to put pin it on the nigga. Anyways, E and the other girl ended up leaving to go somewhere else. So when she left, Stacey gave me the ultimatum to sleep on the love sack alone, or she lay with me on it. I told her she should lay with me, so then we laid and started kissing. Bullshit. She seemed. I verbally asked her if she wanted to go all the way. She seemed unsure because she only had sex with 1 or 2 people. I told her I didn't need anything, but if she wanted, I'd just take care of her. We went back to foreplay. I heard a knock on the door. It was E and her roommate. Stacy was embarrassed, and they heard us, so she opened the door. Her roommate came halfway in the room to check on us, but she told her she was fine. They talked for a bit. She made her leave. We went back to what we were doing. Laid up, talked about dreams and aspirations. She said her dream was to get serious into YouTubing, and I fell asleep while we were talking. Whatever. Me and Heavenly got home, and I took the longest nap before we had to celebrate Father's Day with his dad. When I woke up, I DM'd her because she had followed herself on IG on my phone. She never replied, but later in the day, her friend Sarah hit Heavenly talking crazy. That's when this whole mess started. I tried to contact Dan to tell him we could all meet up and talk. He didn't hit me back. He was confused because he said Stacey had FaceTimed the other girl in the morning, laughing and smiling, because she didn't know he was with her. But when she realized he was there, she said she called him back. I never meant to make anybody feel uncomfortable, nor was I under the impression that it was going to be played out like that. If I've ever made any girl feel uncomfortable and you've been too scared to speak about it, I truly do apologize. People should never feel uncomfortable to speak up on a situation like that. But I repeat, this situation was verbally reciprocated between the both of us. If Stacey can't remember, then I apologize that you feel that way. I didn't personally see you drink, so you seem pretty normal to me. I'm willing to take a lie detector test or anything about all of this as long as you're willing to do the same. I just didn't understand how you said that you remember everything so well, but then blacked out at the end of the night at 6:30. Stuff like this isn't a joke. So if anyone's a victim of SA, I researched you had 20 days to go get a kit and get checked out. So he got his ducks in a row, right? He got tweets. Said my story of the show before the party. Drunk as hell, whatever.
I don't know where he's from.
This is
Who
him.
he's from?
This is the girl.
Anywhere.
You don't know anything about me.
No,
You're
no.
fucking lying.
You know nothing but your name except for the first letter. Mine. Con. You told me that's what that shit is? Listen.
Stop. I'm a little brother out here, you know.
Bro, listen.
She asked me to go on a walk right after this. It's 5 a.m. in the morning. Said, nigga got his ducks in a row. He's sending me clips of us all chilling normal hours after everybody had a drink. So she claims she was a blackout drunk.
Document this.
These niggas,
Say it.
they seem all right to
I
me.
love Layla and everything about
Do you have
Layla.
contacts in?
No. These are my real eyes. These are my real
Yo!
blue eyes.
Random. Don't even care. Not gonna acknowledge.
All that goddamn makeup.
Facts. Look like a different human. If I was blackout drunk, I wouldn't want to change clothes and come out and kick it. I'd take my ass to sleep. If I went in my room, she changed clothes and then came back out and chilled. 2 days after, so he said a bunch of shit. Me trying to meet up with them multiple times and telling them to check the cams. So basically, he was trying to, after the whole shit had popped off, she basically flipped the script on a nigga and was just like, he did this, that, and the third. She claims that they went up to the room, she blacked out drunk, and she don't remember what happened to her. So now it's making everybody look at him like, what the fuck did you do to her while she blacked out? Like, nigga, she was blackout drunk. She literally changed her clothes, came down, we went on a walk, we went upstairs. Like, so how you gonna claim you blackout drunk if you doing all this other bullshit at 5 a.m? So this is how you have your ducks in a fucking row. But they had cameras in the house too, so it's literally all this shit could be misproven, right?
Yeah.
And I only brought this shit because like niggas ain't even talking about this nigga. Like they only talking about fucking.
Well, you know, they
what's
can't
his
talk
face?
about him because he has his shit in a row.
Yeah.
So what can you really say?
Yeah, and I ain't heard shit about this nigga since they just left this nigga alone. So this is Heavenly's final statement. Then we can go ahead and wrap this shit up and get out of here. First of all, I respect women and I will never verbally or physically abuse a woman in any manner. I'm not a sexual predator, nor do I act aggressively towards women. I have read the comments of those who have recently expressed their opinions on various social media platforms about my behavior, with one of my past encounters and one recent weekend encounter with someone that I had met online. Recently, I met someone online who agreed to fly to California to meet me and spend time with me and have fun. I think he got bodied on this one. I think
You talking about this? This is what you told me earlier?
Yeah. I met someone online who agreed to fly to California to meet me and spend time with me and have fun. It was also mutually understood and consented between us that we would be romantically involved. Her texts and phone calls to me before coming to California indicated that she was interested in being romantically involved with me. After arriving, her social interaction with me was, by her own admissions, very flirtatious. She was openly affectionate with me in the presence of others too. At no time did I force her to stay with me, and I did not force her to engage in sexual interaction with me. At all times, our physical interaction was consensual. She never complained of sexual assault or expressed feelings of being uncomfortable in my presence. In her social media comments, she admits that she has never said anything to me to indicate she was offended or uncomfortable. She had every opportunity to tell me directly she was in my presence, or while we were there in the presence of others, we were out of different places. She indicated to me that she did not want to be intimate with me or did not want to socialize with me. I would have respected her feelings. I would have listened, and I would have honored her request to stop any behavior that made her feel offended, uncomfortable, or even violated. She did not make any such communications to me at the time we were together. I'm not the type that will make a woman suppress expressing feelings towards me. I'm not insensitive either, although I may be naive or blind about how a woman may really feel. Going forward, I'll be more observant of the body language or visual cues given by others in social or intimate situations. I don't think that was the one. I don't think you're talking about that one. Heavenly was also in a situation where he flew this chick out to chill with him, and then she went to go fucked on another nigga when she got there. So,
You know what I'm thinking?
what's up?
Heavenly might be one of those people that like bitches will like fuck with in the DMs, but then when they see him in person, they go, ugh.
Maybe.
And remember what's harassment? Shamar Moore. Oh, thank you. Or Face on Love. This nigga's on my ass. You seen that meme, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Regarding those whom I have dated in the past, I also respect their feelings and opinions about what went wrong in a relationship with me from that perspective. Excuse me. However, they should express their feelings and opinions in a fair, honest, and in a responsible way. It is important to be honest while still in a relationship. To allow a partner to fix any issues or problems rather than complain much later on a social media blog years after the relationship has ended. Fairness and honesty while in a relationship would be most appreciated and prevent lingering feelings of anger and maybe lack of appreciation long after I'm no longer dating that person. A long period of silence followed by never previously disclosed complaints on a social media blog is not fair and honest to the other person. I feel that it is not fair to defend accusations made years later after a relationship breakup, especially when I was never told the truth about how that person really felt. Those who have spent time with me in the past know how I truly am, and I hope that you were comfortable enough to share how you felt in the moment while you're in my presence and trusting me to respond respectfully to any feelings that you may want to share with me. I try to be more sensitive. Told my father, I thank you for your support, blah, blah, blah. Please keep believing in me. If any of my immediate responses seem defensive, is because I was so shocked and hurt by the comments that felt compelled to defend my character and reputation right away when I was most vulnerable. I moved forward in a stronger mindset, continue to teach and spread my message of creativity and positivity, blah, 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 whatever. Right? So I don't think he said nothing since this. I think this might have been his coup de grace, and he's tapping out. Look at that right there. First thing, heavily control. Let's see if he said anything else. You back to tweeting, big dog? Nope. Yep, just dropped that 2 days ago, and that was it. So all the shit that he had going against him. I know it was 3 women. The one I said, the one that was his ex. I want to say the one he's talking about from California was the one that accused him of rape, and I don't remember. Oh, and the other one that put that long ass shit out. I said that was a story of him getting that he talked about of him flying a woman out and him getting fucking finessed.
Happens to the best of us.
Yeah,
not me,
so
but
he
the best of us.
He just charged that to the game. He said, shit happens. I ain't bitter about it.
As long as he can't.
She got mad at him about that. He's like, you can't shit on me. Like, you flew down here to fuck on another nigga. I'm get my flight back.
Hey,
goodbye. So yeah, so that was the end of this, and it's literally just like the long and short end of the shit is legit. This nigga was going through shit with 3 women, made him seem like a fucking creep.
Yeah,
he literally fucked his shit up for him saying Heavenly does not understand social cues. Heavenly does not know boundaries. He doesn't understand space. He doesn't understand this and that. Like, you literally make this nigga sound like a Neanderthal that's just like, oh, I see a pretty girl, I'm gonna put my dick in it, and he just don't know how to move based on that. And honestly, I think Heavenly might have even said that shit in one of the videos. Like, I'm not the best at social cues and shit like that. So Heavenly might have even admitted to the shit too. Because he put out a video, but he privated that shit, so you can't ever see the shit again.
Yeah.
So, but I remember before he deleted it, I was looking at some video of him talking about the shit, and that's why I heard him talking about him getting finessed out the money. And if I remember correct, I do also think he said that he is not good at reading social cues either. So it's like, I don't know, it's so many people speaking on the shit. And it only got blew out of proportion because everybody is bringing everybody that has nothing to do with the shit into it. And it's like, niggas, nothing that any of these niggas could do would ever be good enough for the lynch mob. Nothing that anybody says, whether it's Heavenly, Minicon, Griffey, Vader, Caleb, anything that these niggas say will never be good enough. It literally would have to be, the nigga would have to tweet, fuck Heavenly, fuck Griffey, fuck all these niggas and blah blah. They want niggas to fucking join them. They want their own homies to join the mob against them.
Yep.
It's like, fam, if shit happens, like I said, if some shit happened with anybody I know, I'm not gonna be the first nigga to condemn. I'm gonna hit this nigga up on the low. What happened? I'm not gonna publicly tweet this nigga. Hey, Heavenly, tell me the truth. What happened, big dog? Stop playing with me, big dog. Like, let the people know what's going on, big dog. Like, fam, like, in the same way, it's like niggas act like they don't have friends in real life where if shit happened with them, if anybody has a male friend, right? If you have a male friend and a random woman that neither of you know walk up and just say, hey, your friend sexually assaulted me, are you just gonna instantly be like, okay, Did you sexually assault? Are you gonna turn your back on your nigga you've known for however long? You just gonna...
Some of these motherfuckers out here will. Right now, in this climate, in this world,
niggas like...
Some of these motherfuckers out here will.
Niggas like the other motherfucker.
I'm like, yo, you know this bitch? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, you know this bitch? But some of these motherfuckers out here, they will.
Like
they will get them up out of here.
Like they want people to turn their back on their homies. And it's like they literally just want niggas to be...
What a fucking...
Anyway, let's get the fuck out the internet. So it's like they really just want people to just like. That's why I can't really rock with the whole believe all victims stuff. Not instantly, not frame one. I'm not to say that I don't believe, but ain't nobody just gonna walk up to me like, "Hey, B did something to me," and I'm just be like, "Okay, B, what the fuck did you do?" Like, well, B, do you know her? Did something happen that could have been misconstrued or something like that? Like, we're gonna talk about it. I'm not just gonna be like, B, what the fuck, man? How dare you? I thought I knew you better than this.
Hey,
when
big
most
dog.
people wouldn't assume, huh?
No, I'm just joking.
When most people wouldn't assume that their homie would do some shit, so it would be shocking. Like, let's talk about it. But I'm not gonna be like, because the thing with SA and stuff like that, I've said before, if anybody were to walk up to me right now and say, Bread SA'd me, what can I say to prove my innocence?
You are guilty as shit.
I can't. There is nothing I could say to prove my innocence, especially if, like, let's just say it was a random woman. I've never had any interaction with her. I can't pull no receipts. I can't do anything. It's literally she said I did it, and I literally cannot prove that I didn't do it. I'm fucked.
I got inside knowledge, and I know it wouldn't be true, but not everybody has the knowledge that I got. So, yeah, assed out. And they definitely not gonna believe me. Yo, he wouldn't do that shit. Nigga, I know you ain't talking. You know what I'm saying? So we fixed that last week. You know what I'm saying?
But it's legit just like, that's why, like, the whole that shit, there's nothing that the man can really do to prove his innocence. There's nothing he can do.
That's why I said it sullies you. Even when you get found innocent, niggas will still be like,
yeah, even if you get found innocent, nigga, move the fuck on. Like Minicon proved his innocence. Couple niggas patted him on the back. Didn't hear shit about it since. They just left this nigga the fuck alone.
Gotta have your ducks in a row, man.
And nobody apologized. Nobody said my bad. I know I was wrong for doing that. Like, nobody apologized. Literally, niggas get shit thrown at them. If a nigga has his ducks in a row, defend myself. I'm on about my business.
This goes for men too, because remember the dude got stomped out maybe like 6 months ago. 6 months ago, right? Mm-hmm. This guy got stomped out the club. He got fucked up. Mm-hmm. Immediately said Aaron Donald was the one who stomped me the fuck out because he's the most notable face there. Mm-hmm. Suing this nigga, yo. I'm suing Aaron Donald. Yo, how can Aaron Donald do that? What the fuck is wrong with you, Aaron Donald? Okay. Video comes out. Nigga getting stomped out. Guess who's breaking it up? Aaron fucking Donald. And then he goes, my bad, dog. My bad, dog. My bad. But, like, let's say that video wasn't there. Nigga got stomped out. They might believe this nigga. He might get the bag. I'm suing that nigga for defamation, by the way.
Absolutely. Get the fuck out of here, bitch ass nigga. But it's shit like that. Luckily, there were cameras around. But in a situation where there are no cameras and there is where it's legit just going off the basis of a he say, she say, they're gonna believe the she say before they believe the he say. And if the man cannot provide any evidence to combat what she's saying, just rest in peace, whether it's true or not. So I'm just saying, let's look at shit objectively, and let's not be so quick to condemn when niggas don't know the full story. Like that this one nigga, fucking get out of here. like niggas like this that just straight up frame one, fuck Heavenly and fuck Long Beach Griffey. And I'm like, why you ain't saying fuck Minicon when Minicon was the one that got accused?
Because Minicon had receipts.
But this is the day it happened, so Minicon was still he was still on the shit list.
Well, maybe he don't like. Well, yeah, I told you, some of these people don't like some of these motherfuckers, man. You know what I'm saying? How the fuck this nigga got 3.3 million followers? This nigga always on that weird shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, fuck Heavenly and fuck Long Beach weird ass scumbags. Any fuck you weird ass freaks, and fuck any of you weird ass freaks supporting them.
Yeah, you see,
it's like this is the day the shit happened. So it's like nobody knows anything. See, and this nigga just be saying wild shit anyways. Oh, and this is a multi-part thing. And y'all wonder why I don't fuck with nobody. These anime niggas, he's talking about Heavenly, are fucking weird. Motherfuckers can say whatever they want about me being standoffish, judgmental, toxic, or whatever, but you know what? You can't call me a predator or rape apologist.
Until somebody comes out on your ass, and then what are you gonna do?
These anime niggas.
He don't like them frame one, like I'm saying. But all he
These
has
are
is
his retweets.
Oh, come on, fam.
He's an anime nigga. This is literally like him saying, but not me.
It's because he don't like them niggas. So he's gonna definitely jump on the train.
And I was subscribed to this nigga on YouTube. Not so much no more because all he puts out is Dragon Ball Fighters content. I don't really fuck with that game no more. So I had to let this nigga go. But it's legit like him saying, oh, y'all should fuck with me because I wouldn't do no shit like
That's
that.
exactly what he's saying.
So it's like niggas like this. He's slick on pick me vibes, keeping it a bean.
But that's because he's a fucking loser.
Yeah, just cause this nigga got fucking silky hair, this nigga think he can say whatever the fuck you want. Fuck you, Lotus, nigga.
Because that's why? Because he has silky hair.
Yeah.
What the fuck was that?
The internet wasn't even pulled up for that part. Doesn't matter. Yeah, I said it. Anyways, that's it for this week.
Thank you, Brett, for that in-depth whatchamacallit. That in-depth,
a
breakdown, and showing your views. And not being scattered brain like some people sitting at this table are. I wasn't scattered brain about the abortion shit though. I was on point with that.
Yeah, but
that shit was like 40 minutes.
That's not what we're talking about though.
Oh,
Trisha Paytas.
I know, but I feel like I cleaned that up a little bit today.
Yeah.
Well,
you didn't even seem like you were that interested to talk about it.
I'm gonna be real with you.
So
after I saw that bitch like Miss Piggy,
you went on another sidebar. All right, y'all. That's been it this week. We'll be back next week with the shit.
I have to put some foot cream on my foots, because I'm having little issues over here.